bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé mo ní àwọn pending show tó yẹ kí n ṣe léni tí a ti píìkì lọ́tún lọ́sì tí mo ti kọ sílẹ̀ nínú pépà pé a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gbogbo tó ń lọ wípé a máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí gbogbo tó ń lọ lórí social media gbogbo èyí tí mo ti collect jọ láàrin thank you very much Bukola Akon for the $20 on YouTube, God bless you. Ní gbọ́mọ̀ sí so a ti kọ gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n it's not because let me make a note of something. No one is scared of Lizzy, no one. Èmi tí mo ń dẹ̀ fún tó wá kọ́ṣẹ́ lábẹ́ ẹbí lè rí ìgbà tó wá kọ́ṣẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi ṣé mo kọ́ ní gbókù ọmọ sí gbékù sí ọmọ sí no. Lizzy, this is the end of your road. We are saying enough is enough. Tó bá máa wí wọ́n ń gbéga Ìyábọ̀ níta ní Ìyábọ̀ lè tóbi lójú ẹ̀yìn ẹlòmíì Ìyábọ̀ wà láyé rẹ̀ Esabod wà láyé rẹ̀ o kàn lo excuse yẹn pé Ìyábọ̀ ni wọ́n ń gbéga no, people are annoying because the way you cause this. It's not because of Ìyábọ̀ boy anybody lórí social media yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìyábọ̀ fún any speaker lórí TikTok anywhere Instagram lórí Ìyábọ̀ fún lówó kankan. Now people comes out for you because the way you cause simultaneously or stop it irritates abiyamọ lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin ìtọ́fin jáde fún yín. Before you say it, I need Ìyábọ̀ ló fún wọn lówó. I thought you said Ìyábọ̀ is poor. Ìyábọ̀ has no house. He has no family. He has no work. How many people does Ìyábọ̀ want to? Even the speaker that are fighting you on TikToks, on the TikTok, do you know how many of them? Ìyábọ̀ bá ti sponsor wa ti di Tinubu nìyẹn tó kówó Nàìjíríà jẹ. If anybody has to demolish Lizzy Anjorin on this social media, it's me, Esabod. Because I was the first speaker you came to. Then you approached me with tears, with lies. And I fought your battle with the other speakers on Facebook. Thought you were saying the truth. Which is a point get Vina and Tebamo, I will deal with her. In the UK. It's just closer to me. If you don't know the beginning of Lizzy Anjorin, or Lizzy Anjorin has not made any sacrificial on your children, don't put mouth. You see the three maggots that name as speaker as being Bealashoiku, Satanic, Uruguika, Zidogilekisa. They sat under my name Esabod. They came from Esabod. So there's nothing they can say that can move me. Because once you know someone beginning, his end can never scare you. I'm talking of Z-Dog, Satanic Cream, and Z-Dog tí òṣòríire tó lọ tí ìlú òyìnbó lọ́wọ́ àwọ̀kọ́ aṣọ ní Nàìjíríà ni. Ṣé pé ká ní mi mọ̀ pé lẹ́wọ̀n pé ọ̀rọ̀ Esabod ni wọ́n gbà kọjá ìwé nation táwọn pè mọ́mí irú wọn ò lè gbóbi kó dùn mí. Káláyé wọn ti ta sánsán lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n ti kú lọ́dọ̀ mi. Ká ní ayé wọn mo rí pé wọ́n ti kọ́lé rẹpẹtẹ, wọ́n ti ralẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ, wọ́n ti bímọ, wọ́n ń ṣèṣì ilé, wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ká ní wọ́n ti bímọ tó lálùbáríkà. Kàtìrí graduation àwọn ọmọ wọn kọ́ tó bèèrè tèmi torí èmi ti jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ yìí pé èmi ò kàwé, àwọn ọmọ mi náà ò dẹ̀ kàwé. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé lọ́mọ yín kàwé. Let's see the video of their graduation. But if not, wọn ṣoríire, wọn fail, wọn pass ní tó ti ẹ̀ gbé citizenship lọ́wọ́ travelling ní kọjá Naija lọ. Definitely àwọn tí ò rówó travel America lọ sí all over the world. Ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn tó lọ ń tó wọn ló ń fi tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ránṣẹ́ sí wọn ní ìlú tó wà bí UK, Germany àti Dublin. Wọn bí wọ́n rí, wọn lè lárí mọ̀. Ká ní wọ́n impress mi pé nígbà tí mo lé wọn kó nínú ìwé ní iṣẹ́ ayé wọn dá. Wọ́n ní international property. Kọ́dẹ̀ fi wé ilé wọn hàn bí mi ṣe ń fi tọ̀dọ̀ mi hàn ni. Pé ìbí mo ra lé yìí o, ìlú ìbò mo ti ra o. Màmá wò pé òkàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ń pòfò ní ojoojúmọ́. Kódà ìṣẹ́ ti sọ wọ́n di kí ni rag tó fi nulẹ̀. Kódà ìṣẹ́ ti sọ wọ́n di wèrè torí wọn ọ̀nà lọ́dọ̀ mi tó ti wá kọ́ṣẹ́ wọn ò rí gbókò ọmọ sí lọ́dọ̀ mi. Wọn ò rí gbókò ọmọ sí ní ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Kódà Anomáyọ̀bọ̀ ò bá wa jàmbá tó wà nínú ìwé nìṣà tó ń ṣe gbókò ọmọ ni mo ṣe lè kó nínú ìwé nìṣà. So mo mọ̀ jẹ́ mọ́ fi búrẹ́dì gbà mí lẹ́nu. Ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni how will I descend myself so low to stage the show fún àwọn mẹ́ta àkúṣe àti tó pé professional nurse tó ń tọrọ washing machine dàlérú tó ń pè ní aláṣọ ikú ráṣọ ọrùn ẹ̀ ni. How will you people on TikTok be perceiving me? Message to you. It's like I'm descending myself low. No, I will go for their top. Just like Atimo, Lizzy ni wọ́n. That is why I will not answer them. How do we do on fracas? We don't go for low lifers, we go for their boss. Ẹ ṣá mi ní pàtẹ́wọ́. Bí àṣà Lizzy. Sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó ní kọ́ máa pàtẹ́wọ́ mi tán wà, ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún Lizzy. We don't. Same that mo pé Lizzy ni bí pé aláṣọ ikú, aláṣọ òpọ̀njú, aláṣọ òfò, aláṣọ kò lówó, aláṣọ ìṣẹ́, aláṣọ nọ́ọ̀sì tí ó jèrè ayé, tí ó jèrè ọmọ. Z-Dog ǹjẹ́ lè sọ pé Germany lọ wa ẹjọ́ ìfún kan bí ò bá lo fìtà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa rójú ẹ̀ bí ṣe máa ń jáde accident ṣó jẹ́ tó ń gbé ní ìlú ìlú ẹ sì mọ̀ pé wọn ò bí nílé eré kò rí ìyàtọ̀ kò rí bàbá tọ̀ èpè ń jà ègún ń jà owó tó yẹ kó fi raṣọ sọ́hùn ó ti fi ṣògùn dúdú àti pupa kan ọmọ gbọ́ ọmọ ọ̀jẹ̀bú gbólò ǹjẹ́ babaláwo tó ń ṣògùn fún tó ń ṣe ṣìgìdì fún pé tó wọn wọ láṣọ ògo tó lọ ń wọ àwọ̀kú aṣọ aráàlú òyìnbó gan tí a bá fẹ́ lọ kí alákìjà máa ṣe shopping dání fún wọn bí alákìjà ṣe lówó tó àwọn gan tẹ bá pàǹtí mi ọ̀dọ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ wọ́n ti mọ ọdún bámẹ́ra masan spencer pant bámẹ́ra kìnìkan kéèyàn tí odidi Germany kò yọ máa wà wọ aṣọ Lizzy Nàìjíríà no be juju be that. Èmi ò rí nǹkan tí mo lè fi qualify wọn ṣé Satanic ni àdánwò tó kún ara yẹn àìsàn tó máa bá ń bẹ lára rẹ̀ ó ti ní relapse àìsàn tó máa pa tó máa ní pé speakers mo rí tó ń yìn jẹrà ọ̀dọ̀ Sàtánìkì mo ti rí Ṣọlá Yusuf ṣé àwọn yẹn mo fẹ́ dá lọ báwọn náà ṣe máa ń sọ wọn ní tí àwọn speakers Esabod bá bá wọn láwọn we go for Esabod so bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bómi Lizzy méje yẹn nítorí ẹ máa ṣerú ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá sáàvù gbogbo ìlú mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn kò sórí ẹni tẹ́ẹ̀ ti sáàvù lọ́dọ̀ ẹ máa ń dè kàn pò kéré ni àti tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ yín tẹ́ fi tí mo pọ̀ Lizzy jealousy ni torí ẹ mọ̀ pé Esabod ẹ mọ̀ pé yóò gùn kè jù bàtẹ́ wà lọ́dọ̀ mi lọ ẹ wò pé àwọn aráàta ní jàǹfààní ilé mímú lé yín ni ìwúṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀yìn ló lé yín gbogbo ilẹ̀ ti gẹ́ nínú ògùn ojú mi mo ti fún lówó rí èyí speaker mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta so ẹ kàn máa gbókù ni you just take a small hand to get a bigger hand ẹ kàn ti máa fún yín báyìí wà láyé you won't get yourself organize again ẹ kàn ti máa dá yín ló báyìí you will be coming out every second meanwhile I've finished your job I've moved ìjọba bá tún kó mi màtó máa fún yín ẹ máa rí pé tí ń nísìnyí ẹ ti ń slow down lórí Esabod àtàwọn àdàbò mo lẹ́yìn ìrírí nísìnyí but lẹ́ni ọ̀gá yẹn la gbé wá ní olórí burúkú Lizzy gbọ́gbọ́gbọ́ àgàn tí ò bímọ rí tó bá pẹ́ Lizzy bímọ orí gbogbo ìpètò iṣẹ́ lórí platform kó lọ sórí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń fọ́lọ́ ẹ̀kẹ́ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bọ́ọ̀sì Lizzy ò mọ̀ ṣe ń lóyún Lizzy ò dé bímọ rí láyé from inside from our best friend called Larry told me don't you bímọ rí papọ̀. Yeah, just like unfortunately people on TikTok we will see who Esabod is today because whenever I join you on TikTok we play, we joke, we laugh. I don't bring fracas on TikTok but today ẹ má rò bá pé mo sá fún Lizzy. Lizzy doesn't deserve my attention but ìpè tó ń ṣe lórí social media tó bá jẹ́ abiyamọ tó fẹ́ gbọ́mọ sí you need to condemn it tó bá jẹ́ abiyamọ tó wà lọ́dà òbẹ̀rẹ̀ Lizzy pẹ̀lú ìpè tó ń ṣe láìpẹ́ ojoojúmọ́ lọ́dọ̀ nǹkan ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbogbo ọmọ yín sí Lizzy kò sẹ́ tó ń sá fún even Ìyábọ̀ is not in this picture mo ṣe ní pé kó wọn àti Tóyìn kan gbẹnu sàn pé kọ́ máa jà fáwọn ta ló ń jà fún yín Tóyìn Ìyábọ̀ ta ló ń jà fún yín ṣé fọ́tò yìí ni Lizzy fọ́tò àwọn yìí ló pa ajá lé lórí ló gbé pẹ́pẹ́yẹ kò tí ì pa ajá lórí àwọn ọmọ yín náà ló tí wàá ṣe àdàbí romance náà we are only fighting our battle we are not fighting for you. We are not fighting for you. But there's no way we want to answer Lizzy without mentioning your name. Because she's mentioning your name. It's part of our antecedent. Now, let us start. Báwo ni mo ṣe mọ Lizzy Anjorin? I know, let's say 100% of people that are watching me here. Ǹjẹ́ borúkọ Lizzy nínú sinimá rí? Ǹjẹ́ mo Lizzy tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀? I've never heard her name. She's not famous, not popular within the film industry. But when she came on Facebook, when she ranting, I never watched your show. Even when you came to me to send the link to me, I didn't go and watch it. You are not famous. Everybody has a favorite in Nollywood. Tá bá sọ pé àwọn tó jẹ́ kí Nollywood kò dùn ní sinimá lé ní. Tá bá sọ pé àwọn olùgbé Nollywood sókè lé ní. Tó bá mú fún káàkiri wọn mú Tóyìn Abraham. Let's put jokes about. Two of them are so famous. Nobody knows the other. You just know her as an erudite. Ohun wo ṣọ́tàn. I can't significantly sọ pé film to produce. I'm not then with this cinema. I was talking during the time of marketer. Tó bá ní pé àwọn tó popular tó jẹ́ kéèyàn máa wo fíìmù ká máa wo fíìmù lórí YouTube they are Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé àti Tóyìn Abraham. If you remember kò sẹ́ni tí ò gbádùn ṣé Jennifer kò tó ṣe Jennifer kọ́ ni tí ó ṣe tó popular gan tó wà ní school kò sẹ́ni tí ò like sinimá yẹn fíìmù yẹn nígbà tí Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé gbé jáde ó ní orúkọ tó máa ń pè fíìmù yẹn gangan if you can remind me my people ẹ má lè bá mi remind orúkọ yẹn ayétòrò kan kíní kan ìjọ ìgbà láìkò sẹ́ni tí ó fọ́ pẹ̀lú Nollywood àfọ́ ó ṣe ayétòrò kan sùlíà kan then I was living in UK fíìmù yẹn àtúnwò ni follow by fíìmù sí Tóyìn Àìmàkòṣe Abraham ó dẹ̀ kéré nígbà yẹn ó ṣe ṣóò ní tẹ̀má ń dárúkọ ẹ̀ ṣóò tẹ̀lé ó ṣe Tóyìn ṣe nígbà yẹn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ká fi glue mọ́ YouTube nígbà yẹn alákàdá part 1 and 2 or 3 ọmọ ghetto yẹn tẹ̀ ṣe gbé ọmọ ghetto sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan à ń sọ fíìmù tó mú wọn popular tó wà mọ́ famous kódà àwọn ọkùnrin tó wà ní Nollywood wọn ò gbé fíìmù tó dùn jáde ẹnìkan tó tún fẹ́ jọ orú ẹ̀ tó gbé fíìmù tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa wo Nollywood gbà yẹn ni gbọ̀gbọ̀ tó kọ́ la ìkékejì ẹ̀ náà Muniru àti Ambali àtúntún wò ní fíìmù yẹn nígbà yẹn Muniru àti Ambali tó lọ mu tí yóbi tán ti ń ṣe wáàsì tí Muniru sọ fún Ambali wípé wáyà ló ta sórí iṣẹ́ kìíní táwọn Muslim aṣọ tó ń kó sórí àwọn tí gbogbo wa fọ́ ní lọ fún ní UK yẹn àwọn máa pera wa ni ayé tó kù tó ti jáde o kíní kan ti jáde o mi ìmọ̀ bóyá Ìyábọ̀ ti kú nínú Nollywood báyà dùn náà but àwọn méjì yẹn kò sí ẹni tí ò fọ́ fún sinimá wọn tó máa sọ pé 1 and 2 lórí orí táwọn kan sọ pé white Tóyìn Abraham ṣe pé number 2 ni kò tiẹ̀ ní ìgbéraga bí àwọn yòókù ni wọn number 1 ló yẹ kó pẹ̀rẹ̀ torí àpèmọ́ ni ara ẹni là ń pè tèmi dire number 2 tó péré Nollywood maybe by age torí fíìmù tiẹ̀ náà kò sẹ́ni tí ò wọ́n gbà yẹn. nígbà tí Lizzy Anjorin tó gbé iṣẹ́ if you want the evidence I will show it to you if you have the time no go screenshot ẹ̀yìn ti ṣe. Na gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ I dey do my program. Na gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ I no dey abuse people. Na gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ I no dey do fracas. My area of concentration àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn ọba Yorùbá yìí. Kì í ṣe gbogbo wọn àdó lórí eré màdàmọ́ olórí burúkú. Tó kó natural resource yẹn wọn kò jáde. wọ́n fọwọ́, wọ́n fi ọṣẹ, wọ́n fi cream, wọ́n fi ń búra ní olè ní olórí burúkú ni wọ́n, gbogbo ìyàwó tó ń kó jọ wọ́n máa pín owó yìí kán lè fi kọjá ni, kán lè evade diplomatic passport ọwọ́ wọn. Àwọn náà ń kó Fúlàní àti Chinese wọ̀lú. Iṣẹ́ tẹ́mi tó gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ mí sí ni èmi ò ń lọ fún one to one. Bí màá dẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ wọn, màá ṣiṣẹ́ olóṣèlú. Màá ṣiṣẹ́ olóṣèlú. Lizzy ò mọ̀ pé mo máa ń wá fún ẹni tó pè ní bàbá ẹ̀ Lámídì tó jẹ́ pé boyfriend ẹni. Olúpọnmi sí ẹni kò tó olóyún Lámídì Adéyẹmí. Bàbá tẹ̀ wá sọ pé kò pọnmi sí ẹlẹ́kùn, gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó kéékèèké tó fẹ́ pátápátá gbogbo ni wọ́n grant interview 3 years ago tí gbogbo wọn tó adé show yẹn tó máa lórí YouTube, mo ṣe máa gbé show yẹn wá tó láwọn òbí ìbejì báyìí Lámídì máa ní ilé ìbejì pé ìyá kan ló ń pọnmi sáwọn oníkùn ní Òṣogbo adé bá wọn lóyún pé Lámídì máa adopt ọmọ fáwọn. You were close to Lámídì then olúwọmi sí ẹni kùn olóyún tó máa mọ̀ pé olóyún fún wa ní antenatal records. Olùkọ́ mi ò tí ì bèrè jù fún wa ní report. We can't go by the pictures. There is AI now. Only the middle of the is going to be word. AI to go. There must be a record. We call it red book to Fibimo. I have my own red book to Fibimo. America want to say it, and with your name, with the registration number, so we can verify. Because of Bimo, I want to book. I want to my say don't tell you. Easy with the voice. Why did you come to me in the first case when you knew I was after Lámídì Adéyẹmí, and you knew yourself? Lámídì Adéyẹmí was in drug trafficking. Even he was caught in Katwijk airport with drugs. That's what brought you two together, because you're a drug trafficker. Oh, ní dirty story. Oh, mo show ṣe mo ti sọ kún tọmọtọmọ nísìn. Ìwọ ọmọ agbọmọ sí mi. Oh, mo show ṣe. Èpè orí burúkú tó o jẹ ṣe pé o ti kó kéré orí bó ṣe rí bí ṣinṣin nílẹ̀ ilẹ̀. O ní kàyé bó ṣe rí ni. O ní báyìí ara rẹ̀ ṣe rí ni. Kódà àwọn owó òjò lára rẹ̀. Èpè níbẹ̀ lára rẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀ àtàfà tí wọ́n ń tẹ̀lé tó rò pé tó ń ṣe dá ní agbára Èdùmàrè, wọ́n máa rú wọlé, wọ́n máa gbọ́mọ sí tí wọ́n rí tó ṣe òdàbí ló wà nínú Bíbélì pẹ̀lú ìwà tó wù yẹn. Ẹ̀yin pásítọ̀ yẹn mo ṣe ń bọ̀ àtọ́lórí burúkú kan tó máa ń wọṣọ bí kérúbù àti sẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn tó torí godo yẹn mo ṣe ń bọ̀ fún ẹran lásán nìwọ. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú 419 àfà tẹ́ ń gbé gbaná lọ sí Saudi. Ẹ̀yin 419 mú kírísítẹ́nì tẹ́ pé ayé ní prophet or pastor tẹ́ni tí Lizzy ń ṣe kó wọ́n fìyà jẹ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ fi ti ń gbọ́ tí Ọlọ́run bá ń bẹ nítorí pé kí ni ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ tẹ ẹsẹ̀ àgẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run ọba tó dá wa, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó lè pa ẹ̀ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ẹ fún wa ní ibi tí Ìyábọ̀ tó ti ṣépè fún ọmọ ẹ̀ rí tí ẹ̀ bá fi sílẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀ ju líǹkì orí tí wọ́n sọ pàlẹ́ àyẹ̀fọ́ fún ìpínlẹ̀ orúkọ ẹ̀ the battle line is strong kò sẹ́ tó lè àfitẹ́ bàbá mi lórí social media kò sẹ́ tó lè mọ̀ Esabod kí wọ́n fún ẹ lórúkọ jẹun wọ́n ju líǹkì ìbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sí mi ní orúkọ Jésù gbogbo ọmọ tẹ́ bí ẹ máa gbé wọn sí ẹ ní fojú ọmọ àtàbí tí Lizzy máa ṣe láì kàmájọ Ọlọ́run kò tẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀yin Christian gẹ́gẹ́ dá sí òṣìṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin Muslim gẹ́gẹ́ dọ́dọ̀ Lizzy kò tẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀yin ilé ẹ̀kọ́ nípa ìsọ̀bọ̀dẹ̀ àtọ́lórí burúkú olùṣà àkúṣe ẹ̀kan tó máa ń di ẹrù wúwo lórí báyìí imú ẹ̀fẹ́ báyìí ohun tó ń gbé gbaná lọ sí jihadi kò ní yẹ yín òfò lẹ́ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mo ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí social media tẹ́ pé ayé speakers on all social media platform odò tó tu ojú ẹni kún ní gbogbo yín kò lè gbé mi lọ di iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ bá mi ìtọ́ bá senior nìkan ni kò jáde. Now Lizzy Anjorin came to me. I just saw the message on my WhatsApp that day. Only good afternoon ma. Only this is Lizzy Anjorin. Ó dẹ̀ link Instagram ẹ̀. Because to God who made me, I've never heard of her name. She is a popular battle on Sherry. Torí orí tó ń ṣe gan, if you go and watch it, I've not watched it bí mo ṣe ń sọ ọ̀bọ̀ tó máa kọ́ tẹ̀, eré tó ṣe kò make sense. Bí òṣò lè ń bẹ́, yóò ṣàbí òun bẹ́, eré tó ń ṣe kò make sense. Kò make sense. Gbogbo nǹkan yẹ́ ò make sense. Now, mo fẹ́ dá láti wá orúkọ pásítọ̀ yìí, mo fẹ́ mọ ẹmọ́ ṣòwò yìí ni. Ó tẹ́ bá mo orúkọ ẹ kọ́mẹ̀ntì sí mi sẹ́tì máa fi máa tó fóònù. Fẹ́ wo messenger lórí Facebook, wọ́n ju líǹkì ẹ̀ sí mi. Olórí burúkú aṣọ ṣe máa mọ̀. Ẹni òfò lórí godo, olórí gbákùngbàkùn 419, olè pásítọ̀, gbájú ẹ̀ pásítọ̀. Ẹ ti mẹ́tí mo sọ, tó yẹ rí godo tó wú láàrin báyìí. Olórí burúkú olùṣèkọ́ tó ti fọwọ́ tó ti fọwọ́ bọ́ẹ̀ tó ti fi gbogbo owó tó ń fọwọ́ wọn lórí TikTok. Àròlé ṣàròlé ló ń jẹ́ ní ìtẹ̀wá orúkọ ẹgbẹ́ tó sẹ́ńdì sí ẹgbẹ́ tó wá ní sẹ́ńdà mi jáde. Mọ́tò ló máa pa ẹ̀ àròlé. Ikú òjijì máa pọ̀ mẹ́. Ó fojú sunkún ọmọ. Tó o bá ń ṣe pé káníwò ṣé kí ló dé táwọn táyọ̀ ṣe dá sí? Ṣé wọ́n blind ni? Ṣé wà lára iṣẹ́ Olúwa? Ṣé ìwà tí Lizzy mú ṣó wà nínú iṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú àfà? Ẹni òfò àfà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa sọ dáwọ́ lérí tẹ́ máa fẹ́sùn tẹ́lẹ̀ táwọn gbé pósí ọmọ. Àdàbí tí Lizzy bá ṣe tó bá dùn mọ́ àmẹ́jì yín lọ́wọ́. Yẹn wọ́rọ̀kọ ẹni yẹn. Ṣé bọ́lá àpáyà wòlé ló máa ń jẹ́ náà? Tó ní mẹ́sẹ́jì sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Àròlé wà gẹ́ṣẹ́gẹ́ àlọ́ kìíní. Mo fẹ́ rí ibi tó ti rí nínú Bíbélì. Mo fẹ́ kó sọ fún wa nínú Bíbélì ibi tó ti rí pé Ọlọ́run sọ wípé kí ènìyàn lẹ́ran ara tó ń dà ó lẹ́mìí ènìyàn lọ́wọ́. Ní tí Lizzy ń ṣe tó dà tẹ́ni wọ́n fi ìyà jẹ. Gbogbo ìṣẹ̀dá tí Lizzy ti ṣe pé fún social media. Ìwọ pásọ̀ yẹn máa pa ìgẹ́ US máa blog yẹ àròlé. Ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ó máa ká. Lémi Adédokun máa ṣàbí ọmọ fún Yèkè Alákẹ́ àti Ìbùkẹ́. Ọkọ̀ oṣù ọgbọ̀n àjẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ pé tí Lizzy ń ṣe ò dáa ó tàn TikTok and everything tó ń gíṣẹ́. Kódà iṣẹ́ ó pọ̀ lórí social media ju iṣẹ́ àwọn alálùbáríkà lọ. Bìkọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé ó rí. Tẹ́mi náà máa gbé lọ sí Instagram fẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé ó rí. Nígbà tí ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí dẹ́sọ̀ pé orí burúkú ló ń fẹ́ ṣe. Nítorí ìdí ní ọlọ́pàá tó ń yàn bá tàn ti gbé Mohbad Adéjọbí lọ. tó ti gbé lọ Abubakar tó ń lò ní ìsìn mo ti gbé fọ́tò jáde máa fi hàn lórí Instagram àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n mọ gbogbo tó ń ṣe wọ́n ní pé kó máa ṣe lọ. Lizzy keep lying to them. That's the reason why she always come for Esabod and Iyabo. Orúkọ tó popular tó ń threaten Nigeria government. Orúkọ tí Nigeria government kan wá bọ́n ṣe máa Esabod ṣe mú yẹrí pé mi ò gbà bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ lọ do the right for. Orúkọ tí APC kan tó ti lọ́bì títí tó gbé mi lọ Nigeria kan ní mo yẹ sẹ́mi ìlànà yín ṣiṣẹ́. She's using that name for donation in Nigeria because all those people in the occultic realm, they have occultic realm. Pro Ṣẹ́gun Àròlé wọ́n tó lò máa pa apọ̀mẹ́ ìjàmbá máa dé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbẹ́rù sórí blog esabod.com. You are a scammer. Kò dẹ̀ ní yẹ kò ní dá fún gbogbo tó bí okó ẹ̀ jáde ó ní jèrè ọmọ. Àdàbí tẹ́ pé bí Lizzy ṣe ń ṣe pé ó wá ní wọ́n fìyà jẹ Lizzy. Ẹ ṣe ìbúlẹ̀ tí lórí TikTok kan ti fún mi lórúkọ 419 ẹnìkan ló bá wọn. Story ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ you a 419. Ṣé tó wá ṣe lórí social media ni? Just like if any pastor support me now, ó ti mọ̀ pé ìwà ní fracas fún wa olórí burúkú Ṣẹ́gun Àròlé 419 ó lè ẹni tó fi orí ọmọ tó fi rí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀ àwọn àmàgbàdo mi lórí blog yìí níbẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ máa fi blog ìbàyẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀. For you to have that audacity with your face to speak on behalf of Lizzy wọ́n ń tọ́ ni ṣé tọ́lọ́ ń kọ́ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bíbélì iná tó ń gbé kiri charisma bíbélì òfò ìbànújẹ́ tó ń gbé kiri Àròlé máa dìde wá ṣe ṣòfin láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ with your patron. Esabod fi àná ọ̀gá yín gan ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà Tinubu ń jẹgbà ọ̀gá ń jẹgbà ó sàkàbàkàbà wá sí Dublin ó jẹ̀bi ìbọn ọbẹ̀ ni ó jẹ gbèsè bọ̀ ni. wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá náà lára ń ta ìbára ló gbé ló máa mọ̀ wá ìpè tó tẹ̀sí iṣẹ́ fúnra kí n tẹ̀sí yàtọ̀ rẹ̀ pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ti wọ́n rẹ̀ nítorí ẹ̀ ó dìde ìpè babaláwo wá ó pẹ̀yẹ ó padìyẹ ó pẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́rí wọ́n kú wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ èmi ò ní fi Lizzy lẹ̀ o mo lè promise Lizzy kí tó kọ́ wá fún pé tí ìgbà báyé ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi ní padà Lizzy got nothing Àròlé olórí burúkú fún wa náà olùkọ́ máa rú gbà lọ́wọ́ tó bá fẹ́ fún ẹ ló bóyá fún 250,000 or 200,000 naira torí bí ń pa òun gbogbo torí donation ló ṣe ń ṣe jáde torí monetization ló ṣe ń jáde every time. We are not here to fight for Iyabo. We are fighting as a parent. We are fighting as a biam. Mo sọ nǹkan fún ẹ Lizzy. Mo yegun, don't let me block you. Don't mention my daughter here. Don't let me block you. Where's Esabod? I'm going to block you if you mention my daughter's name here. Because I'm the one doing this. Esabod is nothing about. Zero tolerance. Lizzy ò ń ṣe àwọn show ẹ̀ kì í ṣe kọ̀rọ̀ kì í ṣe private ló ń ṣe publicly ló rí adẹ̀rí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe pátá is against the will of God. Kò sí ogun tó lè gbé pàṣẹ máa fẹ́ nídìí ẹ ní orí TikTok tó bá yà màmá rán mi létí gbogbo accident Lizzy Anjorin. There is another person tí màá tún fẹ́ need through kìnìún kan ìyẹn náà máa accident ẹ̀ I will bring you up. Torí mélòó mo fẹ́ sọ nínú tábà ní ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ Lizzy ilẹ̀ wálé àlè sọ́tán fún ọdún márùn-ún. Lizzy is a disaster. Lizzy is a disaster on our cyberspace. Ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn ṣépè sẹ̀rí àpèsè pé kàkan bú ọmọ mi gbogbo mi padà but not a constant continuous thing. Nítorí pé Lizzy ò bímọ rí yẹn la ṣe máa bá yé rẹ̀ jẹ́. Nítorí pé Lizzy kò bímọ rí yẹn kankan kò mọ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣèyàn a máa bá yé ọmọ láti Adébóyè Gàlàwà ayé àwọn ọmọ láti máa gbé wọn sinmi ó máa gbé wọn sinmi lágbára ìdọ̀mà rẹ̀. Lizzy ìwọ máa lọ ọ̀dọ̀ babaláwo ni èmi ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn tà ní tó máa gbéṣẹ́ fún pásítọ̀ èmi ń ṣe tà ní wọ́n ń bẹ́ mi fáwọn iṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n ló máa náwó ènìyàn náwó ó ṣe kúrú voice ta ló bọ́ mọ́ ń kẹ́ nígbà tí ó bá ń sọ wípé gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì Ìyábọ̀ bọ́tà àwọn gbọmọ lọ síbi ògo mi ní sọ̀rọ̀ òdì olórí burúkú ẹ̀ ọmọ iye pages tó ṣe fún Ìyábọ̀ ṣé ò láwọn wọ̀wọ̀ àwọn olórí burúkú wọ̀wọ̀ àwọn àbíkú wọ̀wọ̀ tọ́lọ́ máa gbé wọn gbé tọmọtọmọ tọ́lọ́ máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí pàjáwìrì ẹ̀ tí wọ́n á kígbe ayé ò ní orúkọ Jésù tó lọ́lọ́run àfi lọ́jọ́ yìí this year 2026 is your dead end. All you that are following Lizzy gbogbo ìpè tí Lizzy máa ń ṣe fún gbogbo àwọn followers tèmi Esabod tó máa ń ṣe fáwọn followers Ìyábọ̀ mo dàlé gbogbo ẹ̀yin warriors pátápátá lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin mo dàlé ìṣẹ̀dá yín mo dàlé ìrìn àjò yín àní kọ́lọ́run kó bá mi gbé kú sínú ilé yín fún ọdún ikú sínú ilé yín bóyá Lizzy ṣe ń wíṣe fún gbogbo wa this is too toxic. Lizzy, how come Ìyábọ̀ is part of your saga now? Why did you pick on Ìyábọ̀? Because you scared of Tony Abraham. Okay, you are coming for Ìyábọ̀ because of your ìyálé tó gbọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó fi ọlọ́pàá mú. If at all what you said about Ìyábọ̀, Ìyábọ̀, Nigeria, why is she still roaming on the streets of Nigeria? Why is she not arrested? A máa ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti gbé Ìyábọ̀ wọ́n ti arrested. Kò sí ni Ìyábọ̀ being a celebrity. You know when they assaulted me in the court physically, we will news will be the UK because I'm a celebrity. I put it there, Jimmy, cool voice. Kí ló bomb to you? Got cool voice. Thank you. A cool voice Bank Africa. God bless you. Being a celebrity, so gbogbo court, gbogbo police station, they have a section which is PR section. Why gbogbo newspaper ṣe kọ́? Àbí àbọ̀tún lọ write gbogbo newspaper Nigeria. Ó mọ̀ pé hot cake news yẹn àwọn Nigeria gbé àwọn PR man like àwọn newspaper Vanguard gbogbo wọn. Kí sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ is being jailed, he being in prison, gbogbo news ló máa gbé. Just like bó ṣe lọ já olè. ní Ìdúmọ̀tà gbogbo news television house ló gbé ó ní àwọn gbèdé South Africa television house ló jẹ́ léèrè in your dream then sọ fún mi kí ni Ìyábọ̀ ṣe tí wọ́n fi fẹ́ tì mọ́lẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ bọ́ síbi kí n tó máa bọ́rọ̀ lọ ló bá mi pe Naira Marley ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan Naira Marley ọ̀rọ̀ náà kan because Lizzy kẹ́kẹ́ mọ̀ pé drug ni Naira Marley ń ṣe tó ló ń béèrè lórí iṣẹ́ gbogbo ìgbà yìí pé ó ń béèrè ní gbogbo iṣẹ́ yìí pé Ìyábọ̀ ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ ó mu drug ní ilé mọ̀ Naira Marley kí ló dé tí ṣé ìjọsọ nípa Mohbad kó ṣé Lizzy ti sọ pé ṣé nígbà mi ìfẹ́ jáde fún Lizzy ẹ̀yin speakers ni you are not observant you don't pick point when you are watching Lizzy pick point take a pen and pick point bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe analyse orí ẹ̀ ò pé ó lè dùn pick a point because every blessed day lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n sọ fún Ìyábọ̀ yìí pé Naira Marley ó fọmọ ẹ̀ ní drug as we heard on social media ó rí pé Ìyábọ̀ púùfù abiyamọ iṣẹ́ abiyamọ ló ṣe kí n gbọ́ wọn fọmọ mi ní drug ibi kan wà láì máa faraya ṣé wọn náà ní faraya but òun yẹ ká mọ̀ every blessed day ó ní ìpè ẹ ti já ọ̀tá ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ kí lórúkọ first born ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ yìí pé ìpè ẹ ti já ọmọ yìí àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ó ní ó mu drug nílé Naira Marley Nigeria government we are calling upon you Naira Marley is supplying drugs to the youth and I can't blame Tinubu government because they are all drugs baron. That is why they are not investigating Naira Marley. That is why you cannot get justice. You can never get justice from Mohbad. I told you the first day when they announced about the death of Mohbad. I was the first that came out. And you're like, okay, stop protesting me. I was the first that first came out with me. He said you can never seek justice for this boy. That is, if you remember, go and bring my show. When case is drug related. When you look at Naira Marley man not really Sam Larry. And I told you how it works in abroad. To buy get trafficker, you know what I'm saying? Once the drug in Latin Nigeria, there are some corporate in ìlú òyìnbó to get money back in your wall. Money, one drug alone, only if you fake money, some phone. Money, one drug alone at gunpoint. Because I'm not that you share that the sort of government you cannot report. Well, look, I want that drug. Share what corporate on the drug, what about Nigeria? One equals some to below. You look for loot on the mobile kill. But Lizzy Anjorin have made it known to us that Naira Marley is a drug supplier. And you see this stupid Lizzy, open left for 20 by 2 sọkùnrin. Open left for ìbílẹ̀ by 2 sọkùnrin. Ó máa sún left, ó máa sọkùnrin tó máa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe pátápátá ló ní Ìyábọ̀ ṣe. Ó bá ń jó ní rọ́ọ̀dì Lizzy. Ó nígbà tó gbé Ìyábọ̀ lọ sí court. Olóògbé wọn court ló bá shoot láàrin court. And you people are still believing her. Let me tell you, 100% of people you believe that are watching you, I'm part of them. You are part of them. It has to go to way. Some people are there reversing the causes. I don't know why they are bothering yourself. And tell them what I say fún ìpè. Lórí burúkú wọ́n bá tó gbóra yẹn. Fọwọ́ náà ṣeun mo ń bọ́ lórí ìwọ tiẹ̀ tí mi ọ̀tọ̀ ni ó dàjà yẹ wọ́n ti fún mi ní fọ́tò mi tó ń gbé ní UK ó dàjà ẹ̀yà ẹ̀ ó lè máa kó bá ọ̀dàjà this time around ó máa kó bá ọ̀dàjà tó ń bu ọ̀bọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ nítorí ọ̀dàjà yẹn olórí burúkú ifá ṣẹ̀sìn wàá jẹ òfò ló ṣe tọmọtọmọ step aside. No Oba is in any position. No Oba, you are not a blogger, but you have turned yourself to be a blogger. If we, the audience, are criticizing Oba Oyo, no Oba should be abusing another Oba. It's never done. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ torí nígbà pé Ọ̀yọ́ gan ṣe é jà fún olúgbó dúkú ni òun ò ní ẹran ọ̀fẹ́ lára ìwà rẹ̀ mú lẹ́ran ọ̀fẹ́ lára ni gbogbo game time play pẹ̀lú Ọba Ifẹ̀ tí ń bá mú ẹ̀ òjàjà ṣé ẹ̀kọ́ tó wá wíṣà orúmọ tí ẹ bí ọjọ́ gbósùn kọ́ọ̀tù bẹ́ẹ̀ pé owó ìṣòwò gan wọ́n ní kó ṣáà máa kó sí ẹ lọ ẹ̀yin lẹ́wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kò tún wá ní ìwà ọ̀wọ̀ bí ò ní wà kò mọ̀ bọ̀ ṣe ń kó yàn if not so èmi àtọ̀jàjà ó mọ̀ pé mi àtọ̀ ń tẹ̀lé lẹ́pọ̀ olórí burúkú ìfàṣẹ́sìn tó gbé jáde máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí play bẹ̀ṣẹ̀ traffic drugs kò ní dá fún ìyàbọ̀ yẹn lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí pé ẹ̀mọ́ Tinubu ẹ wá ń lo ọwọ́ yẹn lórí Ọba Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ wá ń lo àti Tinubu kí kọ́bọ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kan kó máa rẹ́rìn Ọba Ọ̀yọ́ kò pé kọ́ṣọ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Ọba Ọ̀yọ́ gan ti wá jẹ́ wọn ní Kaduna ló dàgbà sí nílẹ̀ Haúsá wọ́n ní bó ṣe proud ni àwọn ọmọ bàbá rẹ̀ ló sọ wọ́n ní bó ṣe níbẹ̀rẹ̀ àga láti kékeré nù torí ìtẹ̀wọ́n pé wọ́n dèrè pé ṣáàbí ọ̀run ni tó ṣọ́wọ́ autistic ni ní ọwọ́ adé torí ìwà rẹ̀ òjò tèèyàn bí ìfẹ́ ẹranko ni ó fún mi lọ́rọ̀ sọ ká lọ bá mi ká ní orí bí mo ṣe gba ọdún lọ́wọ́ Ifẹ̀ ká lọ bá mi ní màá jà fún àná ò ní wà òwò adé ó tún pààyàn ó tún wá kọjá yẹ ọba wọn bá dùn tọrin ìfín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wá ṣẹ̀mí ju ìlà tó jẹ́ pride Nàìjíríà àwọn bloggers ẹ̀ tó ń parẹ́ pẹ̀lú fíta àrílámọ̀ lẹ́nu ìlà ló gbé dàfin àrílámọ̀ so ò ṣe é gbìjà kó ṣe lọ ẹdójú ti ní Ọba Ọ̀yọ́ ó fún mi lọ́rọ̀ sọ ó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rárá tó bá bíyàn lọ́tún rẹ̀ ìbí mi téèyàn bá jọba láyé ọba bá lórí gbogbo ni ọ̀tọ̀ ọba gan náà ó mọ tí wọlé ọba Ifẹ̀ ló burú jù nínú gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àlẹ́jẹ́ gígẹ́ lò fún ìṣèlú àkọ́tà apààyàn nínú gbogbo ọba ìṣọba Ifẹ̀ ó lè nínú gbogbo ọba ìṣọba Ifẹ̀ fọwọ́n náà nínú gbogbo ọba ìṣọba Ifẹ̀ connection wọn pẹ̀lú láti Tinubu báyìí ni kódà gbogbo atrocity kàmá traffic lọ China gbogbo olóńgbà wọn ṣe wọ́n ti gbé ọba Ifẹ̀ lé gbogbo ọba lórí pátápátá olóń control Tinubu just like wàá sí ṣe ń control Tinubu iṣẹ́ wọn jọ papọ̀ ni ara àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa gbé drug kọjá náà ní fáṣẹ́sì ó dẹ̀ máa ṣẹ̀sìn lórí platform ó máa ṣe kí ni ó máa ṣẹ̀sìn orí fídíò ẹ̀ tó ṣe àwọn ìyá kan ní lábọ̀ bóyá òbò lọ́wọ́ yà láyà ẹ̀ ìwọ ta ló ń la ikọ̀ síta bí ìṣe wọ̀ ilé orí gbogbo ṣe lo túrà gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ìbàjẹ́ ọba tí ń bóra ọba tí ń jalè ọba òfò ọba àdánù lẹ́ẹ̀kan ìwọ ni mò ń bá wí wò ó máa dó tiẹ̀ lọ́rùn ó tiẹ̀ kúrọ́pọ̀ wà ń kọ́ọ̀tù gbà tó dájà yẹn ọ̀yọ́ fún mi lọ́rọ̀ tó bó ṣe ṣe fún ọba ìwò náà nìyẹn ebi ò mọ̀ pé Jesus àdúrú àwọn olórí burúkú ló ṣòwò ló bá yẹ ìyọba ìjẹ báyìí ẹ̀yọ́ bá tẹ dáyé yín lẹ́kàn bá àgẹ́ ni tó àwọn bá mi wọ́n ra lẹ̀ ni wọ́n wó yìí ìbíyàn lọ́ba dó Èkìtì tó bá yín ṣe yánnayànna tí ilẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn mẹ́ tó bá yín ṣe yánnayànna ẹ̀yin olùṣe ọba tó ń jẹ́rìí ní Amẹ́ríkà yìí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa mú yín kí ẹ ní diplomatic passport kẹ́ máa kọjá lọ́dọ̀ custom immigration kẹ́ máa kó wa gold wa everything kẹ́ máa kó yàn wọlé ní àgbà Ọlọ́run aláwọ̀ dúdú máa fi yín ṣẹ́wọ̀n ẹ máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n láti orí ọ̀jàjà fáṣẹ ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ọmọ bá fi ń ṣe náà fracas ọ̀gá ni wọ́n ọ̀gá ẹ̀ tó ti torí ọ̀jàjà ní ìjẹ̀gbà ẹ̀ ọ̀jàjà tí ò fẹ́ náà nìkan tí ò fẹ́ náà ìyàwó kankan ṣé ó ń dó wọn ni agbára ọ̀nà ọ̀dà gidigbo ọmọ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀kùn kọ́ ẹ kó ṣìlọ tí nǹkan ọmọ bá wà ọ̀jàjà fi gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí olùbí fún ẹ pé kán kú lójú ẹ ṣé Lizzy òkè wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ last minute tí wà á ti Lizzy mi olùfẹ́ gbé ilẹ̀ kan fún l'Abuja ìjọ tó wà wọn àti láti lójọ wa ọjọjọ ọmọ ìpé mo tó lọ láàfin ẹ mo máa mọ àjọ ń sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ní mo wà lẹ́yìn ẹ ibi òun ṣe iṣẹ́ àwọn olóhùn kékeré Facebook because ó dà ọ̀rẹ́ tàbí olè tó fi jọba ní ó jalè tí EFCC tó tiẹ̀ mẹ́wọ̀n kó tó pẹ́ wọn tó fi ọjọba ẹ̀rín yẹn ló fi ń dísìbà ọmọ Yorùbá bí ìbá ṣe pé ìwà àwàdí ò dá ẹni tí ò rẹ́rìn inú ẹ̀ mọ́jọ tó ń rẹ́rìn lọ wọ́n máa fi afọyàyà scam èèyàn ọ̀jàjà ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlámilékan jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé o ní òbẹ̀rù kankan nù yín tó mo ti ní kẹrin alálẹ̀ ìsinmi láti fi 10 years ẹ bá ti ní ìsinmi báyìí olórí burúkú ọ̀jàjà ọlálẹ̀ tó rán ní láti àmú mo rí èpò ìpanu lé o gbogbo yẹn ló mọ̀ mo ń dó ṣeré ni àjọ ń sùn àjọ ń jí ni mo dó lẹ́ẹ̀kan lóhùn padà sáàfin mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó pàrọ̀ alálẹ̀ kó wá bá mi ó dúró ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń fẹ́ òbò mi Ọlámilékan olórí burúkú ní gbaná ó ní jèrè fọ́tò ìyàwó ẹ̀ tọ́ mẹ́tì wà lọ́wọ́ mi wá jẹ́ sánà bá rọ̀ kódà ò tiẹ̀ lè wí ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní kọ́ọ̀tù wọ kankan you came for me and mention my trademark Esabod àdé màá jẹ́ olùkọ́ láyà dán ó sọ mí dọ́ba ìwò tẹ́ẹ̀bù tí wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rìn tí ọ̀jàjà máa ń rí ilẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé olùṣẹ́ ibi ni 419 ni wọ́n ń gbáyàn náà 419 ní òun àtàwọn yàlájẹ́ yẹn 419 ni wọ́n ọmọ onídán ni wọ́n idán wọn rú láàfin wọn lágbára kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí ẹ̀ nà ẹ̀ rẹ́ lè sọ̀mọ́ pé lágbára kankan lórí òrìṣà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó hì tí ṣé òkùnkùn agbára ti kú láàfin ẹ̀ nà agbára gan ti kú lọ́yọ̀ agbára gan sì lọ́yọ̀ àfi tẹ́ bá yọ ọba ọ̀yọ́ kú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọba yẹn ò lẹ́nu tí wọ́n lẹ́nu ìṣà wọ́n lẹ́nu wọ́n yẹn ò lẹ́nu but kí n tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ Lizzy lọ Sunday Igboho my only advice for you wọ́n ní wọ́n fún ẹ ní presidential pardon have you ever thought of it kò sí ìgbà tó máa arrest ẹ nínú ilé ẹ I called you 2 days before your arrest pé kò sálọ kò sí nǹkan tí n bá sọ nípa ẹ that never come to pass it's an obligation do bàbá wa ọba Ládọjà àti àwọn kan ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ it's an obligation you will still have a problem when you come to Nigeria you have to know why you must support APC it's an option just the way they don't million Nigeria to my shisha farm you must support them. So if you want to relocate, make sure you don't surrender your people and get me. And there's no way you can support APC. You are part of Tinubu party, Accord. And you see how Tinubu is bribing everybody, including all the governors, to join APC. You can't come to Nigeria. It will be a disappointment to Alaafin Ladoja if you join APC. How are you going to do? How are you going to maneuver without a problem? You know, Tinubu is a mafia. He's a drug baron. He's the most corrupt president Nigeria ever produced. How are you going to do it? With the involvement of Ojaja that you went to, and Ojaja included that you spoke with the president to pardon you, and Ojaja is the APC. You're going to see how you're going to maneuver. Don't tell me you're campaigning for APC, because APC in Nigeria is a gunner. You don't want to repo. Even when Buhari was there for 8 years, you can significantly point to something that he has ever done. At least we should have Obasanjo kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ olóyè kẹ́ máa lo mobile phone 10 lo Nigeria lẹ́yìn. Ó cancel gbogbo àwọn láǹfò ní itel àbí kílẹ̀ ń pè Nigeria olóyè. Kí ni nǹkan tí Buhari produce for 8 years? He introduced Fulanis, the terrorists. You are free to comment and abuse me. Maybe I'm blocking page. But when you mention my child, I will block you. I'm the speaker. Do unto me as I'm doing unto you. My children are not on social media committing nonsensical chat like me. Okay? Now, I don't know how Igbo will do that. Number one, Nigeria, you don't have any power to imprison in Kanu. There's a freedom of entitlement, freedom of speech. Of course, if you are fighting to come out of Nigeria, You will say, unsay, you can say any jargons. Tinubu, I have your video on my Twitter. When you were not a president, you said a lot during the tenure of Jonathan. Though, even, not though, to the extent you go to America to invade Nigeria because of Jonathan. Nobody imprisoned you. And the record is still there. You can Google it, it's on Google. It's on YouTube. And the reason why I don't like Nigeria, during your tenure, Tinubu, during APC generally, including Buhari, if the judge, supreme judge, that are superior for a country, if they ask you to relieve a certain person, you don't listen to the judge. You have turned Nigeria judgment. You have turned them to junta. You've turned them to useless. You didn't let them flex about the cause they read in school. If someone is guilty, he's not guilty in front of APC. If court order you to do something, you overturned their judgment. Then why will I come to Nigeria? Because there might be a judge that wants to represent me. But judge has no say in Nigeria. How many times the judge have told you to release Nnamdi Kanu? You mixed up the judiciary system in Nigeria. It's who you know lives in Nigeria. You must let the godfather sleep with you, like Lizzy, to do any undue, any nonsensical theory on social media. And you, the government, including Remi Tinubu, Aga the woman. Anyway, you don't have a child. Don't tell me you are not aware of the way Lizzy is causing your future children in Nigeria to die. If Lizzy is like, I have a report in Ireland. I'm expecting her to come to Ireland. Even my children reported her. When she took all the pictures and proclaiming death, they went to the police station to report her. And I'm expecting the time. Anyway, she cannot travel abroad anymore in her life. Even in her upcoming life, she can never. Because she has stepped on so many toes. If Remi Tinubu, you are a mother for real. You know you are heartless. You are not different from Lizzy Anjorin. You are very, very heartless. You are all hearing. If you are not on Facebook, I don't believe all of you are not on Facebook. Even the president of America, the UK, they are on Facebook. They have if you are not on Facebook, they have the PR that represents them on social media. On social media, you pick on so many things that is happening in Nigeria. For the voice of the people, for your government. You all hear out Lizzy. Lizzy have that audacity to be seen. It's not against the government will or judgment to arrest her because she's wishing death. You can't wish a death on someone. If you wish a death on me, I wish a death on you. And make sure I make a record in case there's a case in Dublin. It's an attempted murder. Just because he's sleeping with the IG, the new IG Abubakar from Jos. The same she did during Muwadi Jobi. You are the one, because she lies to you people, because you are not on social media, which I don't think so, that she's on Facebook fighting for the government. That is why you are all backing her up. But you have PR. Every government has a PR. Public relation officer that collects ERF house. How do you know what I say? Whenever I bring any update about Nigeria, you immediately broadcast that you have done this. How you know? Go and check my video when I come on social. I don't have gray hair. See my gray hair. Don't tell me you don't hear her without questioning her. And I'm telling you, if you're not hearing her, what she does as a murderer, attempted murder, building caskets, coffins for little children. If you are not been hearing her, I'm telling you for free. You don't put a caution. I supported, I'm not a partisan, I'm not a political person. I started supporting Tinubu last year, November. I posted his picture on my page because I know what I'm doing. Because I was expecting the APC. If you people are not on social media, I can see Tinubu comment everywhere on Instagram. Tinubu is all over places on Instagram. He comments to his likes on Instagram. And people that are closer with Tinubu, they could have reported, they must have reported Lizzy Anjorin to him. Not in this time. Nigeria is not comfortable for anybody to live. How can someone just come on social media and dressing people up with casket and coffin every second? That sin is not pardonable. We mothers, we are not standing up. We kept quiet because I cautioned them last year to leave Lizzy Anjorin. We are not standing up again against Lizzy Anjorin. Lizzy is a kidnapper. Though I heard from Abuja, even from the EFCC, I don't mention it, that police supply ammunition for Lizzy. That's what she does. She doesn't sell anything. That's why she's closer to all those IG. Sadiq Abubakar. They supply ammunitions for Lizzy. We have been seeing all this on social media for the past 4 years, but no investigation. You are only denting your image, APC. The more you support Lizzy, the more you are building your calamity. Lizzy doesn't sell any clothes. We heard a gunshot on the live shot from her house once, which the AFCC confirmed there's a gunshot. Nothing is done. I can still bring the video if you're not taking your time tonight. Lizzy is always the first to know any tragedy that befalls anybody. Like the way she duped me with 60,000 euro in Turkey. She was the one who came out and said this about what happened to you in Turkey. And I came after her. How did you know? Because I didn't announce it to no one. APC, you are a corrupt government. The strong party that I can know, the people that congregated together to rebuild Nigeria, I think they're ADC. They are strong people within them. I don't know who head ADC. We must say no to APC in Nigeria. They are disastrous. It's only people that hate from them who support them. We can't stand for another bloodshed on the surface of Nigeria this time. I thank God for the intervention of Trump. He said he will monitor the next election, bomber to bomber. He promised you to know that if he didn't, if I don't arrest you, you can hide, but you can't run for your atrocities. Lizzy Anjorin saying it every time on her show that when Esabod's son went to Naira Marley's house, Esabod's son was drugged. Is that not enough evidence to arrest Naira Marley? If you are not a partaker, if you are not a drug baron as they called you, Tinubu, you see the way they twisted all the analysis of Mohbad. Mohbad said it back. Even there was no high when Mohbad was alive. He said it, how he was fed with drug Naira Marley. But Lizzy let us know every day. Lizzy let us know every day. Forget about the Nollywood. They say Eniola Badmus is very. They don't love each other. They don't love each other. You know, they are enjoying what Lizzy is saying. They don't love each other. There's always a rivalry within businesses, even if you're selling clothes. They don't love each other. Because I heard from one of them, which I will not mention, that they called an attention that Shigitubu knew about Lizzy. You cannot stand that girl. Are we talking of him standing that girl or get a cautionary note? Lizzy does not sell anything. Is there any ongoing investigation? If you really want to clean Nigeria, we know all those armed robbers, they don't get the ammunition directly from the government. They use third party to pass. Do you think the police will directly hand over guns to them? That is what Lizzy does. If you calculate all the market Lizzy said he has, can you calculate those clothes? They are now up to 2 million. That is why she insisted that if anybody wants to buy clothes from her, they have to pay for common entrance 500,000 naira before you can enter her shop. Who does that as a market woman? That is an evidence she said nothing. Like I'm selling Lizzy's now, and I said if you want to come and visit my shop, you have to pay 500,000 naira before you can enter my shop. That statement is suspicious. Because how can I save money to go and buy 5 years later, and at the same time I pay 500,000 before I want to? And he said when you enter her shop, Nigeria government. I have all this video because I download all that video into a private YouTube. If you need that evidence, I have to bring it out. Even she said, if you come to her shop to buy a cloth, that 500,000 is not refundable. Because she already scared people away, because she said nothing. We have the video on YouTube where Lizzy, always inside Marwa, between 3 a.m., she would light a show and said, oh, I know you people are leaving, and she would put on the cup. Where is she going in the midnight? She always tells us on social media that she's going for a midnight meeting. APC, you are a gunner. Keep wasting Nigeria resources. Keep wasting Nigeria money by bribing all those governors to the camp from their party and join you. Take his money, Gary, and don't join him. My address is not hidden. I'm on all the bloggers on social. I'm a registered blogger. Just Google Esabod. I do pay tax as I'm talking. I receive tax record every year. I'm a company. I fear none of you. With all your past vandalizing my property, stabbing me with a knife, no, I don't care. As a woman rights activist, I can't say because you want to scare me, you want to harm me, I should not talk. No, everybody will die one day. I don't scare death. I only have one life to live, and I will continue to say the truth. I cannot be partaker of. I cannot support any one of you. Now, who is this one referring to as a rock any blocked person? Okay, it's if already block. I'll be watching all comments now. I hope I didn't block you, Britney Freeman. You all turned Nigeria to whom you know. If you don't know anybody in a powerful place in Nigeria, you are not a living thing. You are not a noun at all. You must know a big person in the police. You must know a big person within the king. If you are a murderer, once you know all these people, you are a free person in the society. And we keep repeating the same mistake every year. You don't think of your future, Nigerians. You don't think, okay, we shall complete man. You don't think at all. Why you keep repeating them? They are the one using their kings. I'm referring to all those political kings. They are traffickers, the drugs and everything. You see that all of them, majority of them has acquired a private jet. which they use for the transportation. Make una sit down there. Ó lọ bá ọlọ́pàá ní ìsìnkú ní pé landlord ó fi tipátipá ó rèpọ̀ mi lọ bá landlord lọ bá ọlọ́pàá. Ọláìwọ̀ tó rìpọ́tù wọn máa fi sílẹ̀ tó landlord ti ṣíwájú ẹ̀ díẹ̀. When are we going to have a new Nigeria? When are you going to have a new Nigeria? Nigeria will be 66 this year when you regain your independence. And you see the way you're learning about the leadership in Oyo and in Ife. We need to forget about the past. The Westerners, they know the reason why they gave the power to Oyo because Oyo is working for them. All this corruption has been in existence for a very, very long time now. We don't even want to know about seniority. Nigerians and Yorubas don't want to eat any seniority. Keep fighting each other over Oyo and Ife. Two of you are worthless. What they call? You use all your trafficking money. You say you are building hotel, you are building school. Is it the revenue you are generating as the king? Majority of what you built, just like Rasil and what you built is a disguise for the government after the tenure which they will claim and change the name back due to prosecution. I'm not in friendship with anybody. You can do my fans that can blow their house off. Then if you told yellow government alone, then if you told yellow over, what has Tinubu done for you? What is his contribution towards your health care? Why do you want him again? I want to bully on fan. They need them a pattern. If he gets come today, I give my soul to God. I'm not scared of anybody. This is Esabod now. One woman battalion of guided bombardment. Upon me, was Lizzy to Wabami. I don't know we talk of him. Have you ever told me not to? Oh, they pay for a photo. You know we talk of him. That was not awesome. Tani, kini. Ento fe pani oku. Enta fe oku. Boga soto oku. Why can't you be straightforward? Lizzy Anjorin live in Nigeria. Is that an appraiser? Is it uplifting the political power in Nigeria? The government. It's a threat to the poor masses that they must know somebody. To be somebody in Nigeria. She will always repeat that. I have all the videos. The way Lizzy speak, you think Lizzy is uplifting the face of APC. No. She's demoting you by supporting normally in the name that she believes because she believes that and we have government in Nigeria. You can't say that in abroad. A board of one evidence. Àwọn ilé máa gbé jẹ́ ti kiri àtúbọ̀tán àwọn ọmọ yìí ò lè dáa ẹ fún wa látúbọ̀tán àwọn ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ẹ fún wa látúbọ̀tán àwọn ọmọ tó ti lọ tó ti bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ àgbórúkọ wọn pẹ̀lú bí a ṣe fi wọ́n sí the most expensive school in America university àwọn Nàìjíríà tó wà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ní America pọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ perfect doctor wà mẹ́ta máa ń gbórúkọ wọn àgbórúkọ wọn ní toró owó ẹkún owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń sùn. Èmi ẹ̀ sọ pé kẹ́ fún wa láìlú lówó but lack of security gan jáwé èèyàn láyà. If you go on my website, you see I put it for €5. I only have 10 pieces of $1 left. Over 2,000 copies. One for that. In my life history. One call from me. I want to bring it to Ferrari. I will go to them. Ever to see I know John Boba. Ever to see some tutorial that can waste to win. Because at the end of the day, I will not answer those you are paying. But I don't need muscle or that money is too much of real. The volume and you really know. Even now contributes to the economy. And I should see mama. Ààrẹ náà kọ́ lọ́ba Alicia àṣetán tó ń ṣẹ̀wọ̀n lamẹ́ríkà ní sítẹ́mọ̀ kówó Nàìjíríà jáde mọ́ wọ́n fi gbogbo yìí frosta wọ́n fi ń jọba. Ní tí rẹ̀ ní gbẹ́ni iṣẹ́ Elégùṣì wa mo kàn ṣe ń gbátẹ́gùn Elégùṣì ni mo ti ń tí ì gẹ̀ẹ́tì rẹ̀ ẹ kò tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ibi kan ni yóò gbèsè ní yóò gbé sórí ẹ̀mọ̀ báyìí tó lọ́mọ Olúbà àbí kílẹ̀ ń fọ́ báyìí bá very tacky looking agad king oníbà ẹ̀kún. Wọ́n ní ilẹ̀kẹ̀ láfi mọ̀ bá yóò gbèsè ní kò tí ẹ̀ ṣàánú ẹ̀pìn yóò gbèsè ní orí ẹ̀pìn méjèèjì láì àwọn aṣèkùn rúgbòdú bíi pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ọmọ bunch of illiterates. Trafficking. Nigeria are not expecting the government to give them money. If they say the economy is good, of course you have to economize yourself. You have to create a business by yourself. You create a business by yourself. Nigeria is a land of opportunity, but lack of security. They're saying enough is enough. Imagine Udidi Tinubu begging the bandits, and they said they are fighting in Kutonu. They went with warship and war jets. Now let's go back to Lizzy Anjorin. If you fight for this government, within 6 months, within 3 months, you buy a house in Banana. Am I a monkey that I will go and live in Banana? Have I ever complained with you with the small house I'm living in these days? Have I ever complained with you? You buy a house in Banana, you work for, you have that voice. I mean, we use this voice. Let me see, master bedroom in Radin Sin Lego. èmi tí ń dé kò rí ẹ kó sì lọ olè ní ẹ kó rí burúkú lọ ẹ fáwọn tó máa àti mọ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni tó máa débẹ̀ náà tí ò ní jalè kò sí olóṣèlú tó máa débẹ̀ tí ò ní jalè bí Trump gan ṣe halẹ̀ náà dọ́gbọ́n tiẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí n tẹ́ bá ṣe kó wà significant like in October 1st we all expected Tinubu to came out and talk about his new concept for Nigeria but wèrè máa parọ́ fún yín because he didn't come out àwọn hàmì ìfẹ́ overtake lóhun ṣe jáde mo tún lanu pé àwọn tí wà yìí sí gọ ẹ gọ that's an excuse to give you because he doesn't have any concept for you. At least every 1st of October, that is when the new president will strategize. They come with a new concept. Okay, I'm a fún yín ní iná. Okay, I'm a fún yín ní nǹkan báyìí. Wíri ẹ̀ ó sápamọ́ ni o. Ó láwọn àmì ìgbé òun jáde. And all what they are deceiving, they are giving students scholarship and it's all lies. They are giving gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà tẹ́jẹ́ students ṣé gbogbo wọn fún scholarship. Tó ní wọ́n fún gbogbo ní scholarship. Tó ní mo make sure pé mo wádìí kíní yẹn dáadáa. Ó ní gbogbo yín ni wọ́n lọ léwu kódà wọ́n fún yín pocket money. Nigeria wake up. All lies. If at all they, you see, all that concept of pé àwọn fún yín scholarship o gbogbo láti gbogbo ọmọ tó lọ pólì pé gbogbo yóò sanwó mọ́ wọn fún yín scholarship o àbúdá ìsọpọ̀ pẹ̀lú money fún yín sínú oṣù tẹ̀ náà all mọ̀ pé gbogbo propaganda yìí wọ́n fi ń yáwó ní World Bank ni wọ́n fi ń yáwó ni. àwọn ìtàn wò Lizzy wá sọ kán lọ bá àwọn tí mò ń polówó fún ẹgbẹ́ wọn tí mo ní ẹ mọ́ gbé wọn ní ilé fẹ́ gbé ẹgbẹ́ wọn káwọn náà lágbélẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé wọn ìtọ́ máa ṣe fún yín tẹ́ fi gbé wọn. ó tó gbàdúrà tó fún kọ́mọ̀tì wẹ̀ gẹ́ǹsì ìdàbí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ó hìtì àwọn tí yóò san tax bí Lizzy mo sọ pé Lizzy ò register companies náà gbogbo Lizzy ò san tax náà ó wà máa pariwo whom you know you must know people if you want to live in Nigeria is that audible? Do I have to know people because I want to survive in Nigeria? Do I need to share my pussy with the police because I want to live in Nigeria? Is it compulsory for me to know anybody because I want to live in Nigeria? That is bribery and corruption. This is stop your fuckery.
gbogbo àgbáyé ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ tí wọ́n sì ròyìn pé iléeṣẹ́ house of freedom body care ní iléeṣẹ́ tó kájọ nípa ká tó jọra.
ìwọ tí ìtọ́jú ẹkùnrin pé owó òun rí advert tó bá ti bínú ẹ̀yin ìyẹn tó wà lórí TikTok ẹjọ́ mi lórí YouTube Esabod official Instagram Esabod official Facebook Dr. Esabod tó máa fi bínú pa ni ní ìní àpìlò olùṣe gbọ̀gbọ̀ tí ó làpá tí ó lẹ̀sẹ̀ tó rán TikTok yìí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ polówó kí ìgbà tó bá ní kí gbogbo èèyàn má polówó nìkan kọ́ wọ́n ń ṣe fún àwọn èèyàn complain náà kí la wá ń lo ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ fún kí la ń lo orí platform yìí fún jọ́ kó rí wọn dájọ́ pátá ní gbogbo ètò orí àwọn láti ló lọ orí láti ó lè sọ pé ojú òun fọ́ láti ó lè sọ pé ojú òun ọmọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé láti ó mọ̀ olórí burúkú olùṣe olórí burúkú tó kó dọ̀ ọmọ mọ́kànlá nù nítorí obìnrin àdán tó ń gbọ́ ọmọ ló sì ní kiri fún wa ní rẹ́kọ́dù pé wọ́n lóyún antenatal record afẹ́rẹ́ ó sọ nǹkan kan olóyún yẹn ti wà lóṣù mẹ́jọ ọmọ tó wà Amẹ́ríkà definitely ti attend antenatal Nàìjíríà kò tó lọ fún wa ní rẹ́kọ́dù pé wọ́n lóyún Rotimi fún òtí ẹ̀dùn Rotimi torí every time question yìí pé Rotimi tó bímọ owó ẹ̀ tó bí ọmọ dìgìrì ọmọ òfò ọmọ tó máa kú mẹ́ lójú tó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn ó wá halẹ̀ lórí láì ṣàdílé mi ó ní gbogbo yín ni mo tún máa ṣàdàbí tó bá ṣe àdàbí ṣọ́kànnà ló máa pa ẹ̀ tó bá gbé babaláwo àjẹ́ ayérayé wa kò mú wa àdàbí ẹ̀ ń yọ àdàbí ẹ̀ wọ́n ló lù sí ó lọ Dubai táì lọ Dubai mọ̀ ní Abuja wọ́n lé wọn cancel ẹ̀ ó lọ Ìbàdàn wọn cancel ẹ̀ ọba mọ̀ wọn cancel ẹ̀ ilé ẹlọ́kan tó ní tó máa ń fẹ̀lẹ̀ stéètì tí tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mọ̀ ní orí ọmọ nílẹ̀ wọ́n lé jáde nínú ilé yìí kóòtù gbà fẹjọ́ yàrá kan ló wà ó wá gbé gbogbo tí bá fẹ́ ra àtíkì nínú ilé màá rà mo ní nílé mi tọ́kì original àtíkì ọdún ẹ fake ni àgbélẹ̀rọ Nàìjíríà kí wọ́n ẹ̀ kó ta kí tó fi polówó kírímù mọ́ EFCC bọ́ọ̀sì ẹni náà nígbà tá a pariwo kó o ní NAFDAC ṣé o fi kírímù hàn mọ́ odidi tó ga nínú ayé ìjà ìjọba ló lè kó san tax Lizzy ò san tax rẹ̀ kò register company rẹ̀ she is operating illegally by supplying ammunition for the robbers in Nigeria through the police. Not all police are blind or are deaf. You irritate some policemen. What can you do when the oga at the top Sodiq, oga at the top? And then I get better kun. All claims and ignorance. Who mo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ la tó ti get the IDIG tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ nísìn is the one sleeping with Lizzy, is the one approaching Lizzy, is the one supporting Lizzy Anjorin. Ní dúró wò tán. Ní dúró wò tán. Ọkọ̀ ìyá yín ló fẹ́ bá yín jà ẹ̀yẹ rí. Do I scare of you? Do I scare of death? Do I scare of attack? No. No. Do I scare of you bullying my children? I don't care. Lizzy, do I scare of you cursing my children and my grandchildren? I don't care. Wọ́n kọ́ ló bí wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣépè fún lórí social media. Ṣé ọmọ kò ti kú ni? Ó sọ nínú ṣọ́ọ̀ tó ṣe lẹ́nìí. Ó ló fẹ́ béèrè ìbéèrè kan. Àwọn olórí burúkú tó máa gbọ́ ọmọ sí tó ń tẹ̀lé náà kọ́mẹ́. Ó ní ṣé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ṣó jèrè kankan nínú ayé? Ṣó lówó àbí olówó àwọn àtọkọ̀ lówó? Ṣó bímọ àbí òbímọ ọ̀tá ọmọ rẹ̀ ti kú? I do what you if I want to. Lizzy jẹ́ kí n wá sọ ní tí Ìyábọ̀ tó fi jù ẹ lọ nínú ayé. Number one, freedom of movement. Owó ni freedom of movement. Ìyábọ̀ ní dájáde lọ pàtí kókó bọ́dí gàdí. Àbẹ̀gbẹ́ pápọ̀n ó máa jáde confidently lọ pàtí. Ìyẹn lásán ti tó. Ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni wọ́. Amúra márùndé ni wọ́. Ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni ẹ̀. Ó lè jáde. Aláṣọ tí ó lè jáde. Aláṣọ tó máa lọ pàtí. Bí tẹ́tí mọ̀ pé Adigunjalè ní Lizzy. If I don't say I don't talk. Tẹ́tí mọ̀ pé Adigunjalè ni. ẹ rí i pé aṣọ ìkísà tó bá ti wọ̀ lórí lájà tó máa ń wọ̀ lọ pàtì tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fọṣọ ṣúùtù àwa ló ń wọṣọ gidi wọn bí aláya èrè kò wọṣọ ńlá lọ pẹ́pẹ́ ó máa ń jalè ó máa ń fọmú rọ ni yẹ kí n gbé fọmú rọ tó lọ ṣe ní ìdúmọ̀tàlẹ̀ kò ti jalè ni fọmú rọ yẹ gbé fọmú rọ ẹ̀ jáde fọmú rọ Lizzy ti ń jalè tipẹ́ adigunjalè ni ẹni tó ti ṣe fàyàwó tó ti gbé mọ́ rí what do you expect Lizzy kò lè lọ pàtì Ìyábọ̀ dẹ̀ ní freedom of movement is that not a shame? When I do go out, I go out. My friends come here. Have you ever seen me with bodyguard in Ireland? No, I go on my own. You cannot go nowhere. You are not. You see, if I see any party today, I need to assess the caliber of people that's holding the party. If I can't go there, I give them money because I'm a celebrity. Celebrity just don't attend any party. Oni Ìyábọ̀ ò nílé. Oni kan wo bẹ́ẹ̀dì tí Ìyábọ̀ tó fi ń sùn. Oni kò nílé. Wọ́n lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kí ni Ìyábọ̀ ni? Ìwọ ò nílé. Ojú kan ló máa jókòó sí ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù wàá máa yáǹdé onílé ẹ wọlé ìwọ ìbọdà láti ibi bí máa yí sọtí kámẹ́rà mi inú ilé mi ló ti ń jókòó yìí afẹ́ rí yí kámẹ́rà yìí sàgbọ́n ṣe ṣó kálẹ̀ fún inú ilé ló ti ń ṣe you are stationed in a place with all those stupid things fake attic at your back you motherfucker Ìyábọ̀ tó sùn sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì àárí ó wọnú kitchen let's say your kitchen if it is true pé stove kọlu gbé síbi tó wà yesterday you said o fẹ́ lọ dín àkàrà or something fún láti orí ẹja o wá pa fún why can't you move with the phone to your kitchen you are homeless ilé ẹyọ kan tó o gbà lọ́wọ́ láti ọmọ onílẹ̀ tó rà fún ẹ tó rìn ẹ lọ Mẹ́kà you are no longer in that house and you confessed tí ma ti kọ́kọ́ sọ kankan o mọ bí mo ṣe máa rí information ẹ mi ì rí information kankan olójú mẹ́rin ni mí bí wọn náà ṣe sọ pé òde ni mọ́nú gò mo máa ń ṣọ́ mi wà láì kò sí ìgbésẹ̀ tó gbé tí mi ò rí and God knows kò sí ìgbésẹ̀ tó gbé tí mi ò rí o mú iṣẹ́ tí mo ń ṣe ni kí n tó lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń kọjú sóṣù àtàjẹ́ èèyàn lásán ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn tó ń bóṣù àtàjẹ́ torí òun ti bàjẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ nǹkan àfẹ́ntì máa fẹ́ rí Lizzy you are in a corner at the back of Obama you hide behind Obama when I came out last week or 2 weeks I said you're being chased away from Abuja you lied later you confessed even you said it yesterday ṣe pé mo sọ pé àwọn wọn ń wá alábùjá pé wọ́n sì lè ṣọ́ọ̀bù Abuja yìí with a court letter you said it in your show you had yesterday tó láti bọ́ sí rẹ́pà àti bọ́ sí ìjọ́ kejì báyìí kí ni tó sọ lẹ́nìí tó jáná ó ní òtí ìdí Abuja tí Ìyábọ̀ fi gbé court letter wá you said it that is more reason you all should mama please do that I do where she says she want to build an empire I show you my series me what I will do is that playing people voice on my show ta ló ń fi àká nọ́mbà sí bí mọ́tò ló máa pẹ́ ṣáde ó ní ṣùrẹ́rẹ́ block ibi ló máa pẹ́ kú ní aláàánú don't come and beg on my platform nobody begs on my platform nobody begs máa fi ìpè decorate yín lórí burúkú yẹn lọ ṣiṣẹ́ I don't want anybody beggar ní àmì tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣòro burúkú mọ́ tilẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pòfò ara kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún ẹ if I'm still working at my age lórí burúkú fi zenny bank mọ́tò ló máa pa ẹ̀ ní ìrírí bá ti ṣe olùrànwọ́ gbogbo after I've been announcing don't come and beg on my platform in my inbox don't come and beg máa fi kò decorate yìí bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ Lizzy ó ní sọ́nrípa ayé Ìyábọ̀ ti bàjẹ́ gan gbogbo ọmọ tán gbogbo abiyamọ ló ń fi ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run bá mi tọ́mọ mi gbogbo èèyàn ló ń sọ pé being a single parent to raise those 2 children and those 2 children sọ pé àkọ́bí ẹ̀ mo sọ fún ẹ pé ilé tí mo rà sí Istanbul kí ló kọ first born yẹn ó ní ilé tó rà ní Istanbul pé lówó anybody first born Ìyábọ̀ yẹn ní ìyá òfin Priscilla Festus adafun èmi ò náà fi orúkọ bàtí ìpín fẹ́ fi wọ́n sínú ìwé talisman Festus he is a homeowner in Turkey he graduated in Turkey bó ni Rotimi ti graduate how come láti máa sọ pé wọ́n ló bí Rotimi mo máa fi hàn yìí fọ́tò bàtí mo gbọ́mọ ní kékeré jẹ́ kárí fọ́tò bàtí Rotimi ní kékeré àgàn ní òbí mọ́ rí how did I know when you contacted me when you reported your colleagues what I can do for you is that I hate playing people show it's so tedious because mo lè ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo lè fi sọ̀rọ̀ but màá bá yín kọ́ àwọn fídíò yẹn màá gbé sórí gbogbo TikTok Instagram màá gbá tẹ̀sílẹ̀ tẹ̀sílẹ̀ ibi tó ti pàtó kọ́ wá he came on Facebook because of me he thought with the little thing I have maybe the government that won't pay me the kings that won't pay me he thought I'm getting money from anywhere he doesn't know that I'm a mama Mose baba Mose ní í ṣe babaláwo gbogbo táyé bá dé ní àtú gbogbo ẹran tó máa pè mí àdàgbà pàtó ní tó mú ẹran wọn dání kò ní dá fóṣó kò ní dá fájà kò ní dá fẹ́yìn babaláwo àtàyìn pásítọ̀ àtàfà èyí lórí burúkú àárín ó kàn takò Esabod láyà. nínú voice note yẹn bóyá kí n gbé invite kan wọlé kẹfẹ́ náà yín sọ gbàtọ́ kọ́kọ́ lórí Facebook wà lọ ṣe meeting gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wá sọ fún àlùjọ wípé ẹni tó bá mọ̀ kó wá àǹdí lè bá mi send ẹ̀ sí orí WhatsApp kan fẹ́ tẹ̀ra wọn wà lórí Instagram mi ó ní tá a fẹ́ ṣe lórí Facebook àfẹ́ build empire Esabod agbọ́dọ̀ lé Esabod kò lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ọmọ ogun tèmi ti jà kábí fẹ́ bọ́ tó lórí Facebook látàyé àwọn Naomi látòye Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ was 2007 látàyé Kàsálí tí wọ́n bá ní ká máa kà lọ́mọ ogun tí mo ti jà àwọn tó ti kọjú ìjà sí ní social media over hundreds. Ó wá lọ ṣe meeting lẹ́yìn ó mọ̀ mọ́ kọ́kọ́ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi because we have so many speakers on social media and bloggers. Mo sọ pé wáyà tó fi kọ́kọ́ wá bá wọn because you knew I'm the voice. You pretended to hide under my umbrella. Not know that you wait for a practice. O de fẹ́ dá dúró voice note jáde kó ló fẹ́ lé Esabod fẹ́ build empire. Ṣé empire ló wá build lẹ́yìn? Ibi ló pẹ́ lórí social media. O láṣọ gidi lọ́rùn Lizzy. Kódà gbogbo fake gold tó ń lò ló jẹ́ lọ́rùn. Ìyẹn ló ṣe fẹ́ kó sọ́run anonymous. Nígbà tó táṣìírí. Gbogbo fake kìíní ló jẹ́ lọ́rùn. Òun lo àwọn pure gold rárá. Àgbélẹ̀rọ láti Gambia lò. Then when she came to me, ẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe ṣe comment jẹ, ó ti ń ṣe comment jẹ látàyè alálùmọ̀lẹ̀. Torí ẹ̀ ni ṣe continue pẹ̀lú after 6 months. Mama jí láàárọ̀ báyìí àti dá comment sí mi. Àní Tóyìn nìkan ló ń dárúkọ ńgbà yẹn. Ìyàbọ̀ òsè ni kò fẹjọ́ Ìyàbọ̀ sọ mi ò parọ́ tí ò bá sọ. Kódà mi mọ̀ pé wọn àti Ìyàbọ̀ ti jọ ṣe fíìmù Ìyàbọ̀ sọ fún mi pé òun náà dẹ̀ sí pé òun mọ̀ Ìyàbọ̀. Torí Tóyìn gàgà ló ṣe wá. And she contacted about 20 speakers. Tí gbogbo wa ń dàbò Tóyìn. The same lies náà ló sọ fún wa ọmọ ológo lòun ẹyẹ kan tí ya ń bí nìyẹn manopause ló fi bí òun ìjọ tó ń ti ra lé tó olùkọ́kọ́ ra lé Nollywood olùkọ́kọ́ ló mọ́númọ́núdù dáadáa wọn náà tí máa wo sórí ayé mi pé mi náà ò lálẹ́ àná I stood up tí Lizzy bá ro ẹjọ́ fún yín lẹ́sìn yẹ báwọn sọ́tà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ń weak in between the story tó bá tẹ bá tí Lizzy bá ro ẹjọ́ fún yẹn ẹ̀jà fún kò sí ní àjà fún she is a pathological liar. Nígbà tí gáyẹn ti wá sú mi táwọn ọ̀gá wọn wá pé kí báwọn parí ìjà Ìyàbọ̀ náà kò Ìyàbọ̀ ó dis guy kò sọ pé ó mọ̀ ìyẹn náà pé mọ́mí ẹ̀dá bá parí ìjà that is when we went on Instagram láti parí ìjà àgbẹ̀ Tóyìn sórí Instagram àgbẹ̀ Ìyàbọ̀ sí pé Lizzy wà lórí Instagram àjọ wà nínú conference mo ní Lizzy kí ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣe kankan ó lóun olóyún òun pàdé ẹ̀yẹn ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ yẹn ṣe pé òun sọ pé olóyún tí òun mọ̀gbà tó bímọ ni ẹ máa mọ irọ́ tó máa ń pa yẹn bọ́ọ̀ mi ọmọ yẹn fẹ́rẹ̀ ṣe pé tó máa bẹ̀ sọ pé irọ́ burúkú because then she was jealous of Tóyìn progress bí ọ̀rọ̀ Ìyàbọ̀ ṣe wọlé òkèlè nígbà tó wá realize closeness Tóyìn pẹ̀lú àwọn APC pẹ̀lú ṣe ìpè Tóyìn náà ó lágbára ní APC láì ṣe àbádọ́n ọmọ pé Tóyìn ó gbé lọ kóòtù nígbà tá à ń sọ yẹn wá ṣe pé kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ láti kú ṣóòkùn lẹ́fù Tóyìn níwájú ọlọ́pàá tó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìkúnlẹ̀ ìjà sí lẹ́sẹ̀ ìbílẹ̀ tó gbé iná kúnlẹ̀ tó ń sọkún níwájú ẹgbẹ́ tó lè ní kóòtù mi ò drop case drop àwọn bóyá ọdún bá drop ẹgbẹ́ yẹn máa drop advert bó ṣe jẹ́ pé ìyẹn wá sọ pé òkè adájọ́ wá ní ìwọ̀n gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ orúkọ Tóyìn mú lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ó wá tán àwọn Nollywood ìtàn kó tún mú Ìyàbọ̀ lórúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè fi Ìyàbọ̀ lẹ̀ tí ikú òjijì tí ò ní pẹ́ tí ò ní jìnnà táwọn ọmọ Lizzy máa kú táwọn ọmọ láti máa kú táwọn ọmọ tó tẹ̀lé máa kú ó ní wípé ó dìjọ́ tí Ìyàbọ̀ bá sọ pé ìyáálé ẹ̀ tó ń fọlọ́pàá ó ní kọ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ ti ìyáálé ẹ̀ mọ̀ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn tó wà fàrà ńgbà yẹn tí àwọn yẹn sunkún wípé ọlọ́pàá wà àrẹ́sì wọn tó gbé sínú mọ́tò Lizzy wọ́n ti kàbọ̀ nídìí kí ni orúkọ ọlọ́pàá yẹn Gbódógí àbí kí ni bí Gbódógí or something tọmọ yẹn sọkún jáde Ìyàbọ̀ wá dìde ibi tí Ìyàbọ̀ ti ní problem ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ó ní ìwọ́kọ̀ lóde kan arrest Tinubu ìyẹn Fọlá kí ni Fọlá ṣe ṣó lè ní Fọlá ní kan fi arrest fún mi ní nǹkan kan tí Fọlá ṣe tó wá against the government in Nigeria why was she arrested oníwọ̀kọ̀ ló arrest tí ìgbà tí Ìyàbọ̀ lọ bílẹ̀ gbogbo alárí ìgbà tó lọ bílẹ̀ jáde ní police station ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ló ṣe ṣó ń ta drug ni ó ní kán lọ arrest nígbà tó sọ pé kó lọ ṣe DNA àwọn ọmọ is it compulsory ṣé láti fún àwọn olówó is Lati responsible for the children upbringing you arrested her mo ti download rẹ̀ gan you arrested her so okay why kan fi gbé ìgbà tó wọ́n arrest àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ní kọ́kọ́ lọ gbé ilẹ̀ jáde àfi tó bá ní fóònù yẹn sọ̀kalẹ̀ mo lórí iPhone yẹn mo ṣe sí pé mo lọ kó wọn lórí YouTube tó bá arrest kí kan fi gbé sínú mọ́tò ẹ̀ kí kan fi lọ fi mọ́tò ẹ̀ arrest ẹ̀ tó lè get story yẹn ni ẹni yìí wọ́n ń blogger lórí Facebook ó máa wà kọ̀rẹ́ǹtì báyìí tí ajá bá ní fídíò yẹn kó sọ́sọ́ lè wọ́sọ́pù mi kí ni oníwọ̀kọ́ lu arrest ẹ̀ ó bọ́ kó èèyàn èyí tó dẹ̀ ń bí ẹnu nínú wípé àwọn ìyàwó méjì ìyó onímọ̀mí àti ìyó ńrodo wọn ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ akúṣẹ̀ ni wọn ọmọ mẹ́rin wọn fún bí fún láti you manipulated them you call them on your live chat òun interview wọn pé gbọ́ nọ́mbà kíní òun àwọn náà sọ màmú onímọ̀mí ní ìyàlé ìyó onírodo ní second wife ó wá bèèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn if you all have that I'm still coming back with all these evidences wọ́n farabalẹ̀ play lórí láṣà ló ti gbé wọn wá ó wá bèèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn méjì rẹ̀ pé nọ́mbà kí ló wà wọ́n ní nọ́mbà 3 ló wà ó wá bí wọ́n pé nọ́mbà kí ni Fọlá wà wọ́n ní nọ́mbà jalajala you all remember that kini it's only the new people that don't know your artist then you can lie okay Bọ́lájí officer lórúkọ ọlọ́pàá yẹn jẹ thank you on TikTok Why did they, when they arrested Fola, why did they van and figure? Why are they sexually molesting her? She came out with her face to say this, not from the third party. Then Iyabo stood up for her rescue. That was the video I posted today when Iyabo went to grant her a bail. To the extent you freezed Fola's bank account. I don't know why you are manipulating people. I don't know. Don't you know when you talk, maybe you do forget what you say. I don't know. Àwọn olẹgbẹ́ ìyá láyé ń bì. Homeless. Àwọn olẹgbẹ́ ìyá láyé. Mo rí ẹ̀mí ìfẹ́ kí ẹni. Mo ti kọ́ máa wá sí platform mi mọ́ tòlú. Ìfẹ́ ta fádìyẹ òde mi. Bóyá kí n invite ẹni kí n fi ṣí page oní kí n invite ẹnìkan. Kí n fi ṣí àwọn tó máa mọ story yẹn fún àfẹ́ lọ sọ fún. And you came on live chat today, you were lying. I have to tell you good morning, ma. But I àfẹ́ra mọ́. My love door is now open. Yeah, I'm no longer with Tolu. I got lórí live chat ẹ̀ lánàá. Mo ní kó sọ pé for better for worse pàjọ́ máa kú ni ló bá yẹrí ló bá dé fìlà. Tó bá wọlé tẹ́lẹ̀ àní good morning my love. Only good afternoon ma. Bàbá gbọ́kọ̀ ní sáǹsì. Jẹ́ kí mo lè má ti invite ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n ṣe meditation. Because how many hours? I don't want to. Okay, 1 hour 50 minutes. I can see it on YouTube. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí Ìyábọ̀ ṣẹ̀ nìyẹn. That is what God said in the Bible. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ni yóò dìde. Òun gbé mú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ dìde. Ní tó fẹ́ ṣe ni pé ọba ńlá màmá náà máa fẹ́ ẹ káàárọ̀ from China. Òwò kan gbádùn ní China ni. Ó yẹ wọn bí ẹni China nǹkan kí n tẹ̀ mọ̀ bó ṣe rí wọ́n kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n á fẹ́ rà ń bẹ̀. You have beautiful laces, to be honest. You have beautiful laces. You have beautiful. Ọkọ àti ẹbí mi kan bá tún ilé ayé wá Elizabeth Ọbala irú ọkọ yẹn máa tọrọ. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ bọ́kọ yẹn. Ọlọ́run ní dáhùn yẹn rò ọkọ àmọ̀tá ọ̀run wa ni. Ó wà industrial, very hard working Ọbala. Yes, very hard working. That is why I love her. Very hard work and she doesn't lie. Ọbala doesn't lie. No, láti lè kí n lie. Like I'm saying, let me continue. Because you wanted to adopt Fola as well. Get me like well, listen, it's fishy. If I go do 2 hours, low, 2 hours. And I'll come back tomorrow. Lizzy, because mo ti fún ní privilege, stop cursing. Mo ti fún ní privilege. Mo dákẹ́. Ó mo tó máa ń sọ ni. A ní ẹ̀yà wèrè ọ̀bẹ̀lọ́wọ́ Esabod mo ti gbọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀. O ti fògùn mú lẹ́nu wọ́ta ni. Orúkọ ò ní life ni. Orúkọ ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ayé ẹ̀ ti pòfo. O ti pàdánù ayé. Irọ́ ba ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ilé tó bá fi hàn yé. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ẹgbẹ́ máa ń sọ fídíò tó ti lọ́ máa ń jílé onílé gbé ni o. A lọ sọ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ kò ń fi lé hàn. Olórí burúkú. Oníkíní Ìyábọ̀ achieve tó ti kọlù. Kíní Ìyábọ̀ achieve. Ó rọ́ ọmọ mú yan gan. Ìwọ ni kò gbé rótìnì jáde. Based on actor to actress, don't know actor, cancel actors. Bó ṣe ní ó dẹ̀ tún bẹ́ẹ̀ ní last week, mo ní stop mentioning my name torí mo rẹ̀kẹ̀. Ó pe táìlì sọ̀rọ̀, ṣó lè dá mi mú. Olórí burúkú ọmọ ìyàwó rẹ̀ tó jogún wèrè. Can you see how Lizzy edited? You have majority of you living in abroad. You sue someone to the court. And your lawyer stood up, my client has a psychiatric problem. And the paper will be handed to the judge. Someone from prosecutor, someone from opponent. If we're going to look someone with a psychiatric problem, every data about them is confidential. Lizzy, see what Lizzy edited. Because can they be new the psychiatric result to win? She could have pasted it on her wall. But she could just only wall they carry now. Because definitely when she put it on her wall, she knows that Emma the reference number. We have so many people in the health sector. Ọba ńlá oníkẹ́ tí máa wá sí China máa ní ìlẹsí business kankan máa gbà ti dé. Mi ìlẹsí business kankan máa ewé tí mo ní ṣe àtẹ̀gbẹ̀ gan-an mi ò pẹ́ retire in 2 years time ní retirement. Kí n kàn máa lọ sọ́lídé kí n máa ṣayé lọ kí n wá kí n ní China kí n ṣayé lọ. Mo láwọn audience tó máa rà pé mi ò ní bọ́tí ní ọ̀nà mi. Èyí ń jẹ lẹ́yìn mo yó gbogbo package retirement mo ti filẹ̀ máa gbowó gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa tún gba private pension. Mi ìfẹ́ mi ò ọba ńlá yọkọ̀ pé mi ò rí owó rẹpẹtẹ tó yẹ. Mi ìtọrọ owó rẹpẹtẹ. Owó tí mo lè tọwọ́ bákò tí mo lè nà tí mi tọrọ mo tọrọ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run comfortable money mo tọrọ. Mi ìtọrọ owó gbóná téèyàn fi yẹ ṣùgbọ́n owó di Lizzy tó yà ní wẹ́rẹ́. No kind of money. No. Mo ti tọ́ àwọn ọmọdé must not release your patient. Yeah, doctor kan ló sọ̀rọ̀. Even the hospital, even Nigeria psychiatric, is against the rules you must never, especially people suffering from. But on a psychiatric issue, don't worry. And if you check the money, the name on that can man show you. Stop boarding it. Let's see it and screenshot it. That is your letter. You are really suffering from psychiatric illness. Repetition of words. What's the causes? Do you want to Google it again? If someone is repeating certain people every day, no psychiatric nurses and the psychiatric doctor. It's a psychosis. It's a schizophrenia. If somebody lies, what you say to in 1 hour, you change it in. Today, you, for example, you said that when Iyabo came to your house, only she came with 15 police. Within 2 seconds, she came with 11 police. When I do what I do pick you. I do pick your points. You are not normal. Ikú òjijì ló máa pa Lati. Kò ní jẹun ọmọ. Lati Lawal Adégbóyèga. O ò ní jẹun ọmọ. Gbogbo nǹkan àṣàgbára rẹ. Èmi Adétòkunbọ̀ Àṣàbí goddess mo bàjẹ́ mo yàgbé sí kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹ mọ́. Ikú ò ní kíkú bí ikú fún ẹ mọ́. Ẹyẹ ò ní kí fún ẹ kú. Tó o bá gbọ́ mi lọ sí psychiatric hospital. You are a wicked soul. Ṣé o sọ pé ló máa ń kówó pamọ́ sí? Ó ní bọ̀dá Lati ti ní owó kó tó fẹ́. Yàrá kan náà àti Fọlá ń gbé. Wọ́n dùn pé mi mọ iPhone gbogbo ṣẹ́yìn mo ti dá lóṣèlú orí iPhone mi. Mo rò pé bí mo book mark ẹsẹ̀. Lati ò nílé kò nílé. Tó bá nílé kò ní kó wa bọ̀. Iṣẹ́ wo ni Lati ń ṣe? Ẹ wo mansion yẹ wo palace bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ènìyàn sá olóró. That is why you can't stand a hard working like me, like Obala, like BC. Everybody that bá gbéṣẹ́ dání. You cannot stand our sources. Even we cannot even be under you because it's a threat. Around speakers at all of them. So from job we wonder. Are they CEO of any company? You need people you can control. You need people you can dictate when you're judging for me. So what I agree with you. Are you even not ashamed of yourself? That's MOB scaffolding. Maybe we should put no shop. Show the cover. Oh, the question was last one gun. Oh, the bundle. Oh, the money must. Oh, the bundle. I'm about. I can go out. Share for. I'm gonna for. One time I will take my time to open all your commentators' picture. You know, Emma won't reckon the money come on Ulushi, Akushi, so that they'll be healing them. But people that are better than them, they are a threat. You can't go on the shit terrible. Let's see your money. With the idea. So, no money, you really think we on social media. You put somebody weary. Abi my type a patago from Lizzy. I drive from Lizzy, and you said you are normal. Like the people watching, they only see me. I don't see them. Maybe to buy for Shedani, maybe to your money. Filai, so Taleno, but last one Taleno. I'm about Taleno. That's on Taleno. You are the one who really book. He said to build going to get 10 years in March. Someone I won't tell you to get show me. I'm going to show Taleno, Taleno. Sometimes their comments are so funny. Because when she has them, I dare to show the cocoa, but a grand in the budget. The tobacco no cocoa. And he said, and I don't know how they have that. I'm going to again. Oh, I get nothing but lesson, but I get one detail I did do. Be better. Social mulo so de, mulo so de. You are way down with him to your law. Because she has put them under our ego and control. I will come and go if any blogger or speaker can do that on Facebook. Click on the pictures of all those commenters, please. Look at them. I talk about look at them. I want to hear teacher. I want to know you being tell you punch newspaper last number. Last number to be about no get bad. Being tell you punch newspaper family one. No be about Dora. So don't abi odun aṣọ tó ń dùn. Gbogbo tó tẹ̀lé máa dá. Kí ni àpò máa mú aṣọ jáde kó máa ní pé ṣó ta lẹ́nu? Wọ́n gbọ́ ta lẹ́nu. Ṣé iyọ̀ ọdún. Lizzy said on Elisha that she paid her husband 10 billion. Hey, alára ní gbàràgà. Ṣé ẹni tí máa ní kí n analyse 10 billion tó lóun ra Lati? Mo máa bá yẹ́gì tán pátápátá. Tí n bá máa analyse fọwọ́ roko. That means there's no genuine love between them. It's a love of money. Even he sold Lati. He said Lati was rich, he bought you a car when you were dating. So you use money as abetele. You use money. You want to spend money. You don't think about it. You want to buy a man for 10 billion. Do you know what they call it? The way you use this, all those amounts, because you do call yourself a trillionaire, I can say that you are a stark illiterate. You are not mathematical. You are not mathematical. Do you know what they call 1 trillion? Do you know what they call 1 billion? Estate. Which estate have you got? What lands have you sold so far of this our cyberspace that you ever feature? Where's Florida Paradise Estate? Where is Lizzy Anjorin Paradise Estate? We were with me when I advertised them for you. Nobody got that land. You got nothing. You are just merry-go-landing about the merry-go-ride in Lagos. If you say any complete tech building, you go inside the there, show that. You have never show us any estate you have proclaimed on our spicer, not just on our cyberspace, accredited to the name tag. Let's see Lizzy Anjorin Paradise Estate. Let's see Florida When you get back to Florida International Paradise Estate, let's say it, you're a failure. That is why Iyabo is better. Iyabo, we love Iyabo because she doesn't live a fake life. And Iyabo is richer than you. What do you qualify as a richness? Lizzy Anjorin. What is it? I'm not rich. I'm comfortable. What do you qualify as richness? By using Gambia gold that suck all the skin on your neck? By living inside the shop and sleeping inside the shop? By being ejected from Abuja? You're a robber. You're a 419, you're a scammer. You are not even a millionaire. You don't even have 100 million in your account. I showed my account a couple of times. I'm not rich or not a billionaire. Let's show our account again. Account balance. If you are really poor, listen. Jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé o ò rówó rẹ́ǹtì ilé. Jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé ebi ń pa ẹ́ kí n kọ check fún ẹ. This is my business account check. Kí n kọ check fún ẹ. Let me write a check for you. You can't have a check as a personal account holder. This is my business. You can see Esabod Enterprise. Can you see? Esabod Enterprise. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Let me write a check of 10,000 euro for you. But you have to come clean and beg me. You don't even want 10,000 euro. That is around almost 20 million in your account. You're just a brat. Iyabo doesn't come online to brag that she's rich. I don't know why you are perturbed about Iyabo. Kò lówó tó ẹ, kò ní kan ṣó sọ pé kò ń lówó ni. Ẹ bá ní ìgbéraga kò ń lówó kò lè rà láàánú. Ìjọ́ òru rí pé Dangote jẹ́ tó ti ń forúkọ ẹ̀ sí Forbes yípo lówó. Ìjọ́ òru rí tí Dangote sọ pé àmì trillionaire irọ́ tó sì ń lò fún àánú. Law school. You're stark literate. Which man figure millionaire, billionaire. Let's see your business account that you are sold. Let's see your business account. Let me see it. So you're just a brat. Through where jelumba, who ammunition lumba, who you're the more if you hire one, a higher found hammer robbers. Only you better do Iyabo. Have Iyabo ever come out to proclaim herself as a millionaire? No. That is what it says, that is an empty barrel that makes it louder. Noise. But we can see the way you're laughing, you're doubling gaga. Gossip will be an element clean and so phone. Also, Mamma Tilu go mass of the Latin. Somebody restaurant, Mamma to Pogon say, oh, no, they're going to low. It's often Angolo, it shows on there. Where's your brand new car? You're still using your old wagon. Now you're going. Why are you hiding? Remembered when I even got more on Facebook. To batch low, Gbenutan like to hire rent car. When you cover plate number, why are you covering it? Who are you covering? Oh, do I go to cover now? Gbenutan can tell you black car. Was of Nati, a cover plate number because of one to you have misled so many of your fans. You are taking them for granted because they are poor. And they believe you are rich. You are not. Have you ever seen me covering my plate number? Because it's mine. When they track it through the motor Department of Transportation, they say it's on my name. You rented a car yesterday, black car, very small black car. And you were shouting, like your cover number. Why are you so curious if it's your car? I thought you said you were Honda Nigeria. Which one do you want us to believe? Only fancy lady. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Well, can't you see you have a psychiatric problem for real? You will say one thing, in a second you will change it immediately. You said you had the largest fans. Who's competing with fans with you? Who's competing with fans with you? No one. No one. You say you are richer than us? No. But once you are rich, when they say, my woman said this same Louis, and my president no need Dublin, man's of breaking what they see in you will tell them whether you are rich or not. It's not you that you'll be selling your millionaire. Iyabo doesn't have money. But Iyabo doesn't have money, but she has never come to your door to beg for food. As Iyabo ever come out to Kobojeje, Olamala to say, administration of Inse, Omo Bese, the restaurant, and you'll be the first to be crying. Oh boy, Lulu Buruku, Yawe, near Manga Binka, Urieti Dao, Ukai, Uyakami, to my show one in Facebook, to Baba Luese. You can't hear what discussing. What that be? Have you been You're ugly. Don't let them deceive you. Your beauty has gone for. You are drained. kò sí the amount of cream tó lè lò kò lè ṣiṣẹ́. How can Jama Bako tó ló ṣe cream kó wọn ilé rẹ̀ yẹn? How can you say you are selling cream? Look at all your dark knuckles. Look at your fingers. Go and check my Instagram. Look. So what if you can't you see your fingers? Ikú òjijì ni ó padà tí tó sọ ẹ̀dá báyìí. Ebi wa mọ̀ láti ní ìmọ̀ tó fẹ́ jogún lọ́wọ́ Lizzy tó fi sọ́ di rádaràda. Torí kò ní nǹkan kan. Ó ti fọwọ́ rojọ́. Ó ti ṣe kí ni? Ó ti fọwọ́ rojọ́ tán. Wọ́n gbalẹ̀ ẹyọ kan tẹ́ ẹjọ́ níná. Orí mo ní rúùlù tiẹ̀ mọ́ kí lè yẹn fi lọ́nà. Torí ọwọ́ ọkùnrin ló ti gbà. Ẹjọ́ kájọ́ lè polówó ọjà wa. Ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ kú ìjókòó. For the first time orí gbogbo social media mo ti ń stream this time. Gbogbo social media mo ti ń stream. Mélòó lè rẹ̀ gangan. Ṣé bó ló láyà ò lẹ́nu ní Nàìjíríà? Farabalẹ̀. You can't run for the law. Nígbà tó sápamọ́ lọ́jọ́ kìnìún àná táwọn àwọn bíìlì fáwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wá lẹ tó gba lẹ́tà kọ́tún lẹ̀ mọ́ bẹnu nígbà tó máa wí lé ní oníyàbọ̀ ló kó 16 polisi lọ lé ẹgbẹ́ yìí. Mélòó lè rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kó 16 polisi? Oní ibi sálàtì 20 polisi ni wọ́n ní kó lọ. Mélòó lè rẹ̀ yìí méjèèjì lọ́lọ́pàá ẹ̀yọ̀kan lè mú. Because tí wọ́n fi ta ilé ẹ̀ ní okùn àjà nìyẹn. You didn't come to the court. Pẹ̀lú bàbá tó sún ẹ̀ sí court ní Canada tó jẹ ní gbèsè owó tó dúpọ̀ tó bẹ̀ lọ sí court ní Nàìjíríà. Ìgbà tó rí pé ó yọjú ó ní kí bẹ́ẹ̀lì fún ọ lọ gbalẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀kan. Kí náà wàá fẹ́ gbà ní ìsìn? Kí ló wọ́n ń sá fún? Ó ní ilé ta fẹ́ gbà mọ́ olùṣọ́ọ̀bù ní nǹkan kan mọ́ kí la fẹ́ gbà báyìí. Agbóbò díẹ̀. Iye pa máa dọ́ a máa fi ṣògùn owó ni. Ibi tó bá ti to the extent ó ní pé kán orí ayákìlá àwọn lọ yìnbọn mọ́ òun gbígbé olórí burúkú White House ẹni òfò tí ìbílẹ̀ lọ́dún tó fẹ́ gba gbogbo ayé ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbà yàwó ẹ̀ ó wá rìn níṣẹ́ jáde. Ó náà ní mo bẹ sanwó kóòtù lọ. Ó ní bóun bá bọ́ kóòtù tó wà lọ́rùn Lizzy is over 40. Ló ṣe jẹ́ pé kò kì í ṣòro kí ṣe ẹ̀rí tó bá ṣòlè ni. Kò jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ni tẹ́lẹ̀ akúṣẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin ò kì í rí geographical area ilé tó bá ṣòlè ni. Ó ṣòyí nìkan lánàá wà lọ ṣọ́ ẹ̀ nínú òkùnkùn. Àbí ó ṣó ta ṣó mú ṣó gbáṣkì. Ó ní kán wọlé láti lánàá. You went there in the night without a light nínú òkùnkùn. You a 419 because you don't want her to see the area. Ẹ fi fídíò yẹn inú òkùnkùn. Ó ní kán wọlé tẹ̀ nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ó wá ń ṣọ́ ẹ̀ nínú òkùnkùn. Ó ṣọ́ ẹ̀ nínú òkùnkùn. Kí ló tó fi lọ lójúmọ́ mọ́? Ká tẹ̀ sọ pé iná ò tí ì débẹ̀. Why tó fi lọ ní around 11 PM? Tó wá ń claim wípé ẹ wọlé bọ̀dá láti inú òkùnkùn wọ́n fi torchlight yìí. No. Ẹni tí ó bá gbórí social media ẹ ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ scammer gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́bára lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Lizzy ò ní ilẹ̀ kankan. You even ask yourself, California tó ti ń polówó ní ìsìn going to 3 years. Lọ́lẹ́ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ́lé síbẹ̀. Ojoojúmọ́ la kàn gbọ́ rìsíìtì. Mi máa gẹ̀yìn nílẹ̀ sọ, mi máa gẹ̀yìn kìnnìkan rẹ̀ sọ rìsíìtì 224. Ìwọ kò ṣe ó yẹ tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ bó ṣe sọ pé ó jẹ́ trillionaire. Ilé kíkọ́ ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó kọjá 6 months lọ lórí ilẹ̀ California. You see, you're nothing. Olówó wọ́n parí tówó bá wà lẹ́ wọ́n á parí ilé within 4 months láti 3 years ẹ ti connect sórí California. Oríṣiríṣi ilẹ̀ ló gbé wọn lọ oríṣiríṣi ilẹ̀ láti yẹ o ti wá kọ́ níṣẹ́ olè débi tó lápẹ̀rẹ̀ o ti kọ́ láti ní iṣẹ́ olè débi tó lápẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé o ń bá bọ́ ṣé o ń lọ kì í ṣé o mọ̀ pé ìjọ́ tí Lizzy ti ń fẹ́yàwó mẹ́ta kò wọ́n rí Google rẹ o gba tó ń fẹ́ lórí Google pé ẹ lọ jí lò nílẹ̀ land grab ẹ lọ Google láti Adégbòye Gàdàwà Lizzy's husband land kéèsì yẹn náà wà nǹkan tó kéèyàn máa ṣòwò ní òfin ó fi lé hàn lánàá ṣẹtìrì nínú kan ṣẹtìrì ilé ló fi hàn kan òbí táwọn bá dé kan òbí kìíní kan then when you Google láti ìjọ tí láti fẹ́yàwó kìíní orúkọ ìwọ́nú rẹ́kọ́ọ̀dù kò jalè rí gbà tó fẹ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jalè ó ní ṣẹtìrì Daily Post láti land grabber ṣẹtìrì land dispute ṣẹtìrì land grabber ṣẹtìrì ìṣàjì blọ́ọ̀gì nìyẹn this is Daily Post ṣẹtìrì fún wa ní átíkù bàtò ń fáwọn ìyàwó mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta kan mú láti fò lè rí o ti kọ́ láti bọ́ ṣe ń jalè o ti kọ́ láti bọ́ ṣe ń gbé kan olóyìnbọn nínú ilé ẹ̀yìn lórí tí àgbọ̀ pa òjò yẹn o ti kọ́ láti bó ṣe ń fẹ́yàn ṣoògùn owó o ti kọ́ láti ní kidnapping mo bí ẹlẹ́rìí nǹkan kan tó wà nínú igbó inú aginjù táwọn Fúlàní dàmàdó ṣé o tó ṣe yẹn mo download ẹ̀ mo ní kí ló lọ ṣe nínú igbó yẹn lóru fún ẹni kúkú ṣọ́ ààrẹ oníkan wo màálù kan wo Fúlàní kí lè wá ní navigator lògbé tó sọ yín nù sínú igbó láì ṣe GGC tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti ìlú òyìnbó tí ó mọ̀ kí ló wá débi aginjù yẹn bí ó lọ bá ránṣọ́ owó kidnapping yẹn gbogbo ilẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn táwọn Fúlàní dàmàdó tó wá ń ṣe ṣó tó ní ọlọ́yọ̀ wá o àti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn Fúlàní nínú aginjù nínú igbó Lizzy kìlọ̀ ṣe ń bẹ̀ wọn kò lówó fún wa ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí ó prosecute ọlọ́wọ́ fún wa ní ìjọba tó máa prosecute máa yáyé lọ Tinubu fúngbà díẹ̀ nẹ́sẹ̀ náà gbogbo gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí ó prosecute gbogbo fídíò yẹn mú ẹ̀ ló pariwo pé kí ló lọ ṣe nínú igbó bí táwọn Fúlàní ti ń da màálù nígbà tó ń jí Ọlábánjí gbé wọ́n ló kọ́kọ́ announce ìgbà tó ń yìnbọn fún ìbílẹ̀ ìwọ náà ló kọ́kọ́ announce kódà ó tún ṣòwò sí ìtàn tilẹ̀ yọ̀bọ̀n aṣọ òtí ẹ̀ le orí tí ìyàbọ̀ fi jù ẹ lọ òun wá rìn kiri ó ń rìn kiri ìwọ wá ń sápamọ́ ó délé kó délé ó dóko kó dóko Ìyàbọ̀ tó mọ́nítọ̀ ń rìn kiri kódà ó ṣe location lé tó yẹ ṣẹ̀ra Lizzy bolo ti ń ṣe chat nísìn máa mú ẹ torí òun kò mo lè mú ẹ fún ti Dubai mall kan ti lè jáde l'Abuja òun kò lè sẹ́yìn gbogbo screenshot ẹ̀ sìn bó ṣe yẹ ó l'Abuja. Ikú jálajàla ló máa kú ìwà tìlàtì kò sí bó ṣe lè sápamọ́ ó lè máa kẹ̀lú lóògùn tẹ̀ ń wá àfi tó bá wọ mọ́tò. Èèyàn ò lè máa pe ikú randomly bó ṣe ń pe ikú yẹn kíkú má pẹ́ jálajàla pẹ̀lú látàtàwọn ọmọ làjì àtàwọn ọmọ tó lóko sọ́wọ́ àtàwọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́. Kò sẹ́ni tó bẹ̀rù ẹ̀. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. I do watch you and pick points. Unless nígbà tí ìjì ní ìdẹ̀ ń wá after show. Torí show bí ẹlòmíì tún ti ṣe show mi ẹ̀ kàn máa lọ káàkiri tó bá ti ṣe show ti jẹ́ lọ nìyẹn kí n tó jí. I'm a late sleeper. Mi ò ń wá after show. Àwọn ẹranko tó ń gbé jáde kò sẹ́ni tó máa dá wọn lò. Mo dá David náà lónìí kọ́kọ́ she doesn't know where we started. You can't just put her mental psychiatric mouth. Ọlọ́mọ ó sọ̀lá náà wọ́n ti information àgbẹ̀ fún nílùú yẹn lọ mo kàn kọ́kọ́ gbé mẹ́ta yẹn jáde tán kò sẹ́ni tí bá fẹ́ information àfi kí n má fi fọ́tò ènìyàn. Who is David not know that she's a psychiatric patient in UK as well. You fit each other. We are expecting Davina. Unless she doesn't have a child. If she has a child or children, she will definitely weep and garnish teeth upon her children, whosoever that supports you. We've been in this battle since 2019. 10 minutes, 3 hours, mark by Nissen. Certainly, Kiloma so, which is all I know. Only because she didn't know me. I want, oh, I don't social welfare.
Sorry.
You torture this girl. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tó bá ní ìyàpọ̀ tí bá yé òun jẹ́ o mo gbé fídíò kan sórí Instagram mi lénìí mo kàn tẹ̀ rí lórí TikTok ni ó ní báwo ló tẹ̀ ṣe pé destiny changer ni ìyàwó Òjó ti change destiny àwọn èèyàn gan because ó fẹ́ fi Fọlá ṣoògùn owó ni ọmọlógo ló máa ń ṣoògùn owó ọmọlógo wọn lónà why are you so particular about her because she's pretty ọlọ́kọ ẹ̀ ò fẹ́ kò bímọ fún kí ló dé tí láti fi gbé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀dá ní shopping mall láti náà gbogbo tó ń ṣe náà orí olórí ló ń lò kí n ṣe orí ẹ̀ ló ń lò orí ẹ̀ ó ti gbogbo bó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ gan ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ slow bí dìde rẹ̀ ẹ̀ńtẹ́ ẹ̀dí orí bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni once a handsome man àwọn olóń support ẹ̀ àwọn known haters tó ti ń lé Esabod láti bẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá àwọn known haters àwọn olóń wẹ̀ àwọn là ń wẹ̀ orí ẹ̀ máa ń wú gan how many people ibi tó tún ju Ìyábọ̀ tó dé ó mọ̀ pé tí Ìyábọ̀ bá gbé àtìkù lẹ́bàá comment máa ń 1000 ó mọ̀ gbọ́n tí ó bá ṣoríire kó comment o ẹ bá mi comment yẹn mo nídìí comment yẹn ni mo nídìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló mọ̀ wúye how many people online ló mọ̀ pé how many people online validity you are nobody if I kept quiet for you wo bí tí a máa jẹ lára ẹ̀ àdàbí tí n bá gba sísè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ rí lónìí kúkúrú Lizzy Anjorin ojú òtì mi tí n bá gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí n bá gbà mọ́ ni I'm a blogger wo ẹnìkan fẹ́ ṣe fún mi ní orí TikTok lórí Facebook ni mo ní I don't talk for free ó lè lò mo rẹ̀ kọ́ yẹ sí pé tó máa san I don't talk for free tó máa dùpọ̀ ẹ̀ èèyàn rẹ̀ níṣẹ́ kọ́kọ́ dùpọ̀ ẹ̀ but I will use my voice to get your money I will charge you létí yóò di mo ní mo register mo san tax lórí sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà mo ní no free advert ẹ̀yìn ti ọ̀ ilé ìfẹ́ kí n ó ní wọ́n gbà mo ní you pay I do charge I'm a certified blogger awarded blogger. Wọ́n fún yàn lówó excuse me am I using their data or I'm using the voice no wọ́n máa jẹ́ yín ló máa kọ́kọ́ pé ẹni yẹn máa negotiate kò dẹ̀ sẹ́tí mo negotiate lẹ́yìn wọ́n máa pẹ́ mọ́mí ok àwọn sọ fún ṣùgbọ́n àwọn sọ fún ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n dẹ̀ ń san lórí ayé wọn fẹ́ bàjẹ́ mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ tó máa gbé wọn kọjá gbogbo social media mo cover lórí Twitter gbogbo mi ní blog website máa bára wọn lórí Google search tó bá fún mi lówó I'll be proud to say it campus kó olówó tó lè fún mi Lizzy ó mọ̀ jẹ́ tó fáwọn speakers tó gbé àfẹ́ báyìí 50,000 naira ó olówó tó lè fún mi ó ní owó tó lè fún mi nítorí iṣẹ́ mi ò kí n charge tẹ́lẹ̀ ó lè gbéṣẹ́ fún mi kí n ṣe iṣẹ́ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ láyé mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ olóṣèlú lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ mo lè ṣe tọ́ba lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ó lè gbéṣẹ́ fún mi you will pay kì í dẹ́n 100,000 kì í 200,000 you will pay because you need my voice nítorí mo fi ń jẹun nìyẹn náà ó wá ń sanwó fún wọn and ó máa ń pa irọ́ kan tó tẹ̀tọ̀ máa ń nù ẹ̀ wà ní Gistlover gba ìwé ilé ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yẹ kọ́ ní Ìyábọ̀ Gistlover you showed us tó wà á rí conversations ẹ̀ on school ṣẹ́ni nígbà tí mo bá Gistlover sọ̀rọ̀ nìyí ó gbowó lọ́wọ́ mi mo rò padà fún kinní kan you see the lawless country we live ó yẹ kán pè pẹ̀lú chat wa ti Gistlover you must show us Gistlover before you can give your housework title of deed you must have known somebody on that Gistlover why are you putting it on Ìyábọ̀ after Ìyábọ̀ came out she swore with the Bible and if at all she's a Gistlover she Gistlover pààyàn bíi ti Abuja àbò fíìmù àbò rọ́ọ̀bù òun kidnap bíi ti ẹni she's Gistlover who was she the person is a blogger we talk about human being not non-living thing that chat I downloaded it I'm still going to bring it for analysis to show them pé wà á ti Gistlover kẹ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́wọ́ bẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó fún lówó ń dọ́gba báyìí ó fún lówó ń jọ báyìí wípé even gan ìwé ilé ẹ̀ ìwé ẹ́stéètì tó rà ìjọ tó ti fún Gistlover ní ìwé ilé ẹ̀ ló ti ta lé mi lórí. Who is Gistlover tó ta lé mi lórí Lizzy? Sadiq DIG ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ nítorí the week. All we are saying as a Nigerian citizen, Lizzy must be investigated. The reason why I promoted Tinubu 3 months ago, because I saw that Iyabo has settled. And when you love somebody, you love anything that concerns the person. That is why I said, okay, let's reconsider. But now, if you are not investigating Enola Badmus, I'm coming during the week for you. You don't official offices for Abuja. What is your duty? If others are not on social media, you're on social media, you do comment everywhere. On social media, you do make it. What is your aims and objective? What is your job? What are you doing in that office? They said they selected you as their PR, personal assistant. You knew all what is going on. You are very close to Oshie. Are you deaf or because you are barren? Enola Badmus. No, I've never come for you before. I will come for you during the week. Anybody that are closer to Tinubu regime must eat a piece of cake. Office no share to become. Not only fine. Enola, what's your duty? Or you believe because you are barren, the causes Lizzy rings on kids doesn't concern you. Oh, my concern is about Esabod Babe, Enola. At least if you can't see other people within an office, Enola, you are the PR, public relation. And I'm telling you, the current DIG, Deputy Inspector of Police in Abuja, Sadiq Abubakar. Chief Sadiq Abubakar or something himself. He's the one working for Lizzy now. He said they met when Lizzy was in Jaws, that they were then dating. And Lizzy contacted, after they have removed the idiots. And it's not even DIG. I'm coming with it. That is why I said the job they cannot do in Nigeria, we do it. Because the court will hear my home. They will hear my home. This is not unlike Nigeria. That whom you know. Then Enola Badmus, we want you to interpret Lizzy code every day that you must know person to live in Nigeria. It makes the less privileged. The poor masses have no say in Nigeria. There's no equality in Nigeria. You can say I'm fighting for somebody. I don't give a shit. Remember, I'm a blogger, veteran blogger to be precise. I pick whatever that goes. I want to Belu's family. I don't rush on show. I need to pick from all speakers that have spoken about it on everything. I mean, just because I don't do show because of a view or viewers and everything. No. But it's often for so many years. Iloni people are betrayers. They're men. They are flawed. Hypocrite. Dubious. Iloni Nishokuni. To bat if fail coin, Makoti Felish with Yamba. Unfortunately, maybe I can get me briefly. How many minutes or 2 minutes more? I pity the girl. That is why you don't rely on me for your survivor. We are legally married. Shit. I'm legally married. That is why single parents are so peaceful. We are peaceful to ourselves. Men cheated us. That is why we are single. And we don't let our separation to dominate our brain. We move and work. I'm really disappointed in Femi Bilo. I'm really disappointed in him. Once he divorces, will always be a divorcee. Oh, this man divorced his wife. I mean, no, he's going to do the same thing to you. Maltreatment is in their blood. Disappointment is in their blood. You're going to separate. Do you know why the person left his wife? No? Yes. My only advice to the Yaladuge to go for a therapy. Go for a therapy. Because someone that took your daily bread from you, the person is a killer. You don't need him. When you force yourself back to him, you know, I didn't speak about it when they were, don't take as a bit, no, issue will always remain issue. Issue will always remain issue. I don't talk because our haters have treated it. No, I don't want to post anybody. I don't have any hater. People that you categorize to be my haters, they're obsessed with me. I don't listen to that. I don't want to say it. You're not good for a therapy. You don't need that man. You're still young. God will look after your child for you. Remember, the owner of Facebook and Instagram and Zubac is an autistic child. Being an autistic child does not mean it's the end of the world. Being an autistic child does not mean the child cannot be successful. Go and read the biography about the owner of Facebook and Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg is an autistic child that even disturbed him when he was in school. Look at him now. He's so rich, stinkily rich. So being autistic does not mean you can never make it. It all depends on your orientation. It depends on your orientation. Those people that are not seeing autistic child, when I come next time, I will just come and tell you the therapy for their to relax them. It's not the end of their life. It's not. In as much it's not a chronic one. Chronic one with disability. There needs a chronic orientation. Being autistic. I remember when I had my last one, they said he has ADHD. ADHD is a bit similar to autism. Look at him now. Look at everybody know where he works and everything. When you have an autism child, ADHD child, I always take her for therapy. Yeah, she's now teaching. She's now has her own business. She runs abroad. It's only in Nigeria they seclude, they stigmatize one woman in the new one. Even when you have a child, ADHD, let me say that in Yoruba, that man's way aromo you bad in Nigeria. We have some child that are so hyperreactive syndrome. ADHD is hyperreactive syndrome. I'm watching Joko Sojokano. That man's way they might be suffering from ADHD. Hyperreactive. What I know about it, autism is that they can be screaming unnecessarily, laugh unnecessarily, burst into anger unnecessarily. That is one of the symptoms of autism child. But we'll be beating them in Nigeria. Autism child can damage your television, they can break your television, they can break your windscreen. Not because they are a child, they can be 10 years. It's not them. Because they are autistic. The brain is not really functioning. That is why you need to take them to the hospital. They have so many medications to relax them. You take them for therapy. My own brother, when he was in school, up to when he was in primary 5, if he wanted to write basket, he would write it upside down. He speak, he's an Irish, good English. When you ask them to write something, they write it upside down. And in school, they put her on extra class. Like if she wants to write 1, 2, 3 now, you can write it 4, 4 something. Until when she was diagnosed with ADHD. And as a child, she was so restless. Restless, she wanted to go out. She can't sit in a place. Her legs must be busy. Her legs must be busy. Restless, never settled. Until when she was diagnosed with ADHD. And I took her for a therapy in Minot. And in Nigeria, like in Nigeria, when they detect, that is why you have a social worker in the school. I don't know whether they have it in Nigeria to study the behavioral attitude of a child. After school, they always give her extra lesson. They will help her with the homework. Eventually, when she got to secondary school, she passed that WAEC, that you call WAEC in Nigeria. She went to university, and she's still reading. She became a teacher in Ireland, and there was a school that they opened in Dubai, English school, American school, and she was transferred, and she's still teaching, lecturing children with difficulties. But in Nigeria, you'll be beating them. You'll be beating them. You'll be taking them to church that they are possessed, especially when they are breaking things in the house. You think it's an evil possession. No. Something is wrong with their brain. So next time I come, I want to ask you people, do they have social worker in Nigeria? Most of the girl child, let's say girl child, girl boy, you see roaming on the streets of Lagos, smoking drugs and everything, majority of them, they might have autism undetected. That is why they are restless. Because majority of them are being pushed out by their parents. That's why you see them mingling, sleeping under the bridge, smoking hard drugs, because the parents rejected them. They believe they don't understand their behavior, not know they need to be diagnosed by a psychiatric doctor. Anything that anything that causes something to do with the brain is under a psychiatric. Being psychiatric does not mean you're sick. If you are depressed, you have a depression, you're under a psychiatric. Anything that got to do with the brain. But in abroad, they don't give them any medication. They put them on therapy to calm them down, to orientate them. So, Yaladuke, there's nothing to be cried about. Autism or no autism. You cannot discard your child. It's your child. And you are educated. Just try to find. Unfortunately, all these things are not free service in Nigeria. Just find a doctor to come and give him a therapeutic service. People like me, I sell house for autism, just to calm them down, to relax them. Like according to one of the bloggers that said, Femi Bello rejected Yaladuke's child and victimizing, the family are victimizing Yaladuke because of the child. Don't let the wrath of God fall on Bello's family. They are a special child. They need a care. They need to be pampered. If you see your child restless in Nigeria, behaving oddly, try to study your child. Don't stop calling them Abebelube. It's not them. Their brain is overreacting. Stop calling them Abebelube. No way, they are not. Even they can be 12 years, 18 years, and they still behave childishly. They be behaving like a child. That is why you take the necessary. Don't ignore them. Go and read about the biography of Mark Zuckerberg. Even you can see the autism in his face. It shows in his face. That means the autism he have or had previously is a chronic one that shows from his face. Being autistic does not mean you're a failure. You're not a parent. No. God bless everyone. I think you learned a bit about autism. Nigeria government, can you cancel all your ministry, Department for Health? I cannot be doing their job for you. You're supposed to be lecturing on the television about all these elements. You're supposed to educate people. Also married. No, there's nothing like married. I want me them overgrow it. I mean, overgrow it. Machine dagba. The autism ni mama lo. You get it? So let's all show love to each other. I don't believe that is why Femi's father rejected the girl. I won't believe that until I study the case. I don't jump on the case. I don't blame people on the case until I study. I pick points. When this Esabod is watching, I'm picking points. In your gathered point. Even if data me show I pick points. Any show, maybe because you are not registered. Any show, go. Blogger here is a blogger. You can say because your enemy is treating that case hard. No, you go there to pick points. Okay, when inside then you can multi-block any amount or multi-block a collision, you can multi-block it. Multi-block on your boss of working. Kill expect for now. I'm what I want to buy Tibache. One Lizzy Logami. Willing a work question on as a program. Multi-block a Kukuri Burukula. Don't let those people that front me. I just block them unannounced. Willing a Kuduba freedom. So go freedom. Tell me the most savage of it. Bunch of mixed. No name the impacts. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the gift alone. TikTok. Sorry about because all the people got marry me, but I don't do fracas on TikTok. Even Mama was on TikTok to laugh. I come on TikTok to roll with my audience. We talk naughty. I'm a one nautica. That's what they the sort of book I will but I know book and go against the lazy. It's not because of Yahoo. The way she causes irritates you. Nothing can happen to anybody's child. Nothing. I want to show you Facebook. Nothing. Unless you are evil yourself. Evil attack evil. I mean, evil compromise with evil. If you are in the line of God, isn't what I'm saying? I'm on Lizzy. I'm on Lati. I'm on Telly. I'm on Shock. I'm on to get on social media. So, but now, don't take it personal. Like, I know Yabo is not sending anyone. Even she can't give you anybody's money. Even Yabo doesn't know our supporters. But don't listen to those in Hollywood, Tony and Yabo. They are speaking from their mind. They've forgotten that we are speakers. Tony and Yabo forgot that we pick news on social media. We pick words and we put it in a logical sequence. We talk about things that we say. You can't be talking about, come over here, table, come over here, television and things. What we talk about? If you don't want to be talked about, behave on social media. But I, as the boss say, I don't talk on anything that is going on social media. I don't say a lot, but hey, you know, I'm a dim party speakers. Lizzy concentrate. What she stop? Because Yabo's child. Yabo children they are our children. What don't she mama cause our followers? Yabo. I'm a cause our lovers. Show me down to love it. She couldn't follow us. We are saying no to Lizzy Anjorin on our cyberspace. Thank you for the gift. I do really enjoy today's chat. If I want to talk, I talk. If I want to have logo, I have logo. I have all those packages inside my bag. Whatever you ask for, I give it to you. Lizzy, you are nobody. You are penniless. You are swimming in an advert. I'm not guessing. Advert poverty. We don't have anything. When you are rich, it shows in you. It shows on you. Okay? People say in the bigger you can't be judging me by my physical message 85,000 euros. No, I'm not rich. I don't even know how somebody will be claiming rich. This world is ongoing wealth. You know what post go Number 3, one filang gotis. I mean number 4. One number 1. Number 1 to 1 billion. Number 2 dollar. You can put down one. That's going to look at me. If I need to look at me, I'm not going to tell you. All 10 billion. Do you know what they got 10 billion? Where's the mansion? How many houses have we got? You always shows us on completed projects and everything about the projects. Spare me your fuckery. Spare me your rhetoric. You are nothing but an empty barrel. You light further, and you are wombless. kódà you are suffering from herpes, àìsàn gonorrhea, it shows all around your mouth. God bless those people that shower me with gift, and God bless those people that even attended this chat. God bless the haters. God bless my lovers. I don't have haters. I don't have haters. When I watch you, it does not mean I like you. As a broadcaster that owns a website for blog, I'm picking news. Okay? Ẹ̀yin akúṣe mẹ́ta tẹ́ǹtẹ́lẹ̀ Lizzy ẹ kú ṣìlọ ọ̀dọ̀ mi létí dídé mọ́ màṣírí ẹ kú ṣìlọ ẹ ti jẹ́ mi owó ẹ kú ṣìlọ ẹ mọ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe ọ̀gá la máa ń bá wí náà rúrọ̀ Lámìdé kan olùsí tó lóun ọba tó ti búra tán yẹn ọ̀jàjà ní ojú yẹ ọ̀jàjà ló torí ọ̀jàjà ló ṣe ń bá àwọn ọba yòókù ọba ọ̀jàjà ní ojú yẹ ní sinẹ́ fi ní ṣe Nàìjíríà yẹn ni èdè kò sì sí mo fẹ́ mú mẹ́yìn láṣọ tí mo sá sí Nàìjíríà tí mo fẹ́ lọ ká wọlé tó wá sómi ní ìsìn mo lè pèsè lè ní tọ́kì kí n tún lọ sùn kò sí tó kàn mí bó bá lè wà nílẹ̀ yàdẹ̀ balẹ̀ bùnmí. Thank you on TikTok. God bless you. On YouTube, how you doing? You'll be the last to switch to this video. Ẹ máa ń rò pé mo máa ń rówó lórí TikTok àwọn èyí tí mo rí lẹ̀ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Wọ́n á lọ ṣe tap tap. Àdó ń tìtorí yìí lọ yìí ni wọ́n àwọn afẹ́ €1 $1 ìkòkò $2 ṣẹ́tì. Ẹ kàn máa ń ra àwọn gift yẹn tó máa ń fly ni. No. So you see, for 3 hours. So when I go on TikTok, no. I'm just I'm only engaging. With the fans. Every time I think about what I'm talking about TikTok, no. I don't need them. Every time you watch my pal TikTok, me withdraw. Universal is sparkling for me. She bought the Universal around $500 or something. But the TikTok, my phone from 120. On the mirror, so the value below the TikTok is not because of money, no. Because those people on TikTok are those people on Facebook. We are all the same on Instagram. Faith, you are so helpful whenever I'm on TikTok. Oh, I know you love me. You do love me because anybody that is helping me to scroll to repost all my vendors, I think that's more demo. But the battle for your life, my year, I think that's more demo. You got to go in back day and if you share, I still in no position to power. I thank everybody that watch that are watching me on TikTok. I don't really like to come to TikTok because I don't get money on Facebook. I don't get money on TikTok. It's the same person that owns it. That is why I do delete my show and put it on YouTube. Which is change kenny, which you do la marimbe. Insha Santasi to Chuba, inside you will be man. Could there be much to buy? I declare it to the government because it goes into my bank account. Everybody audit on my audit to my personal tax. You can run me. And again, money to the machine goes to YouTube. Then you're coming to your money. To your money, then your money. You might get share last time. That's 18 years. You might get share like the mobile getting claim 11 years. Torí owó ni lẹ́yìn owó ẹni tó máa yé jẹ ọmọ first class gún ọmọ business class gún flight torí owó ni òbò mi sì ti dín pẹ̀ta ìrẹ́nidó ìrẹ́nu kọ́nu sí ẹ jáde gbogbo àwọn tó wá sínú inbox ni mọ́mí ilé toss up mọ́mí ẹ̀fà lọ́wọ́ gùnkẹ́ mọ́mí àáfírí jìnnà wọn lórí burúkú ni wọ́n wá nínú inbox. Instagram bí mo ṣe tó gbé lórí Instagram ìrìn kólówó kan wọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó máa sẹ́ndì àkáǹtì ìgbórí ìdí ẹ̀ ìṣẹ́jọ́ wọn yín fún kádàrà mi yàn èmi ọ̀rẹ́ ni yín fún mi wà nílọ lórí YouTube nítorí owó amúfẹ́ lọ́pàá ni ẹjẹ́ ń lọ bí táyé bá yí sí láàyè sí nígbà Facebook sọ wá yí síbẹ̀ àti tó ti yí síbẹ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀yin ní kẹ́ mọ ṣọ́ èmi kiri tí ń bá lọ ẹ̀yin gbọ́dọ̀ ṣọ́ èmi tẹ́ máa fi kún tẹ̀ ẹ rí pé mi wà bọ́dà nípa yín rí ìgbà mi gan mo tiẹ̀ lè má wòyìn fọ́sẹ̀ kan ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ẹ mọ ní sì mi ṣe yín bọ́dà ara mi mọ́ ẹ̀ à ń gbé péjì yín là ń ṣe kíní kan lọ yẹn ìgbà téèyàn sì ń yọ nìyẹn èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní ẹnìkan tó gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ ṣọ́ ní téèyàn bá jọ lówó that's a sign of being a celebrity that's a sign of being important ìtẹ́ ìgbéra àwọn crop ẹni wọ́n bọ́ ẹni yẹn you are important. Did you see you on my page? Or you mentioned on my page? No. Lizzy bó ṣe wáyé kan àndárúkọ tó wà ṣe kí ni ó popular. Mi kì í parọ́. Bá àti torí pé wọ́n lè kó Nollywood. Àti torí kó jalè ní Ìdúmọ̀tà. Tó gbogbo news ló gbé ẹ lọ sórí Google. Story gold o, story button o, story kìíní kan. Èèyàn popular kò ju yẹn lọ. Ó ló kọ̀. Kọ́lọ́ kàn jẹ́ kán fowó kọ eré mọ́ wa. Bá àdẹ̀ ti torí yẹn gbé ó tún jalè. Ó ń ṣépè. Gbogbo wa ń ganu sí pé ìpọ̀. Para fíìmù náà nìyẹn. Ọjọ́ yìí náà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe pé kan tírítírí kan dáàbò tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn ní nǹkan líkìsà ní ìdí wọn dá dùn tó kó máa ń parọ́ máa ń dìbọn kẹ́ tí ẹ bá ní má post fídíò ẹ̀ ọkàn wà dìbọn kẹ́ ni ó lẹ́bi tí máa wọ̀ kọ́ ní Lizzy máa wọ̀ ó tẹ̀lé wọ̀ lóyìnbó tó máa fi kú ni kò lè gbóhùn ìlú òyìnbó mọ́ flight ẹ̀ ojú Kaduna Jos Abuja Ìbàdàn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ti wà nínú plane àwọn máa jáde ọlọ́ba ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ilẹ̀ ṣe rí pé aṣọ winter ni wọ́n wọ̀ Nàìjíríà nínú ẹ̀rọ ṣe fẹ́ kaṣọ tó ti rà tẹ́tẹ̀rẹ́ tó máa travel bó ló fẹ́ kó sí Lizzy wà practicable ni ó ń practicalize ni gbàmí yóò wọ tó tún ẹ̀ yóò fi ṣọ́ọ̀lù yóò lò wúlì yóò wọ jákẹ́ẹ̀tì ìlú òyìnbó nínú wọn. Really? How would you feel my travel telecommanded travel? Ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé gbogbo àwọn aṣọ yìí ó ti ra jákẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn bí gbogbo ṣe máa ń bí gbà ohun mú bí tẹ́ wáyé á ní àmà parọ́ ìbáni ṣe tí á mẹ́jọ pé ìbáni ṣe tí ètùtù mímì kẹ̀ àkàpọ̀ bí áyàn yìí but aṣọ yẹn ṣé wọ́n ti deport Rotimi lóòótọ́ ni ó wá sẹ́yìn kó ṣe di ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí yé wọn wáṣọ òtútù ní Nàìjíríà hot climate kí ló yẹ mi ti sáré lọ sí Turkey báyìí òtútù mú lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní Turkey ó sì lè gùn mí kí wọn lọ Monday anytime mo lè gbà tí ìpín mo ní rẹ́ǹtì lé àbí ìgbà kọ́kọ́ lórí yẹn tó wọlé nǹkan tí ó ta bá dárúkọ Lizzy wo ló fẹ́ wá fèmọ́ sọ wọ́n máa pe yìí wọ́n máa dárúkọ òun yẹ because wọ́n lòun wá famous now wọ́n lòun wá fame now nuisance ni ẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó dẹ̀ máa ń sọ ká fi máa dárúkọ ẹ̀ kò make sense what and psychiatric certificate àfẹ́ lórí wọlé it belongs to ibi tó kọ́ yàbọ̀ sẹ́yìn the place was crippled tó wà blow àwọn illiterate ẹgbẹ́ mi lè máa tàn àwọn tó lọ school unfortunately láwọn nurses tó ń tẹ̀lé aláṣọ ikú ṣé wọ́n máa ń lékè psychiatric síta ṣé kọ́ọ̀tù máa ń lékè síta ìtẹ́gẹ̀ òtí ẹ̀gẹ̀kẹ́ mo tẹ̀ ti rẹ́ lù mí o ti rí sípítà mi ti dẹ̀yìn inú ẹ kú sí lọ wọ́n gbọ́ fi ń kúrú sí ni ẹ̀yin náà lè bá yé ẹ̀jẹ̀ débi táwọn ẹ̀yin tèmi gẹ̀rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan máa lù mí màánú wà lọ́lọ́dà ni gbogbo àtẹ̀mí kò tẹ̀ ní wá lo fún bẹ́ẹ̀dì mi báyìí mo gbọ́dọ̀ lose weight díẹ̀ ẹ̀rí sẹ́kẹ̀ mi bá ti ń ṣòwò báyìí mo ti put on weight yeah comes back lẹ́nu mo gbọ́dọ̀ lose kí n ti ẹ má gbàgbé pàtó wàtẹ́ bá ti lọ ra fìlà yín ó ra fìlà ó wọlé ó ra gèlè ó wọlé tó bá mọ kékeré dání ó rà fún wọn ra wọn ò wọlé because celebrating ní ìṣẹ́pàtì my party is coming up in April 3rd and 4th in those things ignore all those threats if you be follow me tipẹ́ for a very long time they do threat every time of my birthday whether I do celebrate I don't celebrate they do threat because they won't feel back on inú wọn dùn tó pé wọ́n rí pé àwọn mi yóò ṣe gànàgànà kankan máa pọ́pẹ́ntì wọ́n rí pé wọ́n kó lẹ́yìn mi owó mi wọ́n fi ń bá pàtí mi ṣeré wọ́n ti ya pípà lọ ẹ mọ iye owó tó bù fún yàn kankan ṣá ẹ rò pé àwọn coordinator yẹn ló fẹ́ sanwó nínú gúrùpù wọn nínú gúrùpù ẹ mọ iye owó tó bù fún wọn ṣá bá fún mi náà pé mo káwọ́ lórí pé owó ìwọ̀n dá wọn ní lágbájá ti dàtì èyí ti dàtì àwọn ewé òfin mi ṣeré wọn náà wọn bá mi rajà tí wọn pẹ̀lú I love you Esabod fans I love you Ewo Nation fans God bless you ẹgbẹ́ máa péjú ṣe ní kìsìn kan báyìí mi gangan is on the March 26 jíǹkù ìsàtúmọ̀ máa wọlé pàpàpàpà ọlọ́run ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀tá ilẹ̀ olówó mi tí mo fi lọ́gọ̀ ẹ̀yìn lè pariwo mi ọtí ariwo ti Lizzy ìpè wọn ṣe fún tọ́ba líle tẹ́mi ìmọ̀ àti nollywood ọkùnrin kan sọ́ọ̀lù lówó sọ́ọ̀pù ní sí last week this week Tuesday mo ní mo ti ẹ̀fẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yàwó ó lórí burúkú ọmọ tó máa ń ṣépè yẹn tó bá ní kéèyàn kú wà láì very popular wọ́n ní tó máa débi tó ti ní location of Lizzy wọn máa ń dálẹ̀ tọ́rọ Lizzy wọn máa ń dálẹ̀ ìyàbọ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dì pé tí ìyàbọ̀ bá lóhùn ò ṣe ti Fọlámọ́lé ni ẹ̀ẹ́dì pé kò ní ìyàbọ̀ dẹ̀ ní ìgbọ́dẹ̀ sọ pé kò fi Fọlá lẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn sọ pé kò lè fi ilẹ̀ òun náà sọ pé òun lè fi ilẹ̀ kò kàn wá ebi gbogbo wọn love everybody on YouTube thank for the gift Pasonro ẹgbẹ́ bá mi follow Pasonro lórí YouTube ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú ọmọ yẹn ìyàwó ex manager Lizzy ó má ṣe ló ń tàṣírí ẹ̀kan lórí Facebook ẹ bá mi follow Pasonro on TikTok Pasonro on Facebook Pasonro mo sọ pé màá try láti máa gbé ẹ̀kan kẹ lórí TikTok so that people can follow you abúlé àṣírí ẹ lọ analysis ẹ ò dáa Lizzy ń ṣe ọmọdé o orí tí ẹnìkan sọ pé ọmọ yẹn àgbàlagbà ní kì í ṣe ọmọdé ìpínlẹ̀ lómi ìlú wọn ọmọdé depend on your stature thanks. And I'm grateful. Ẹ bá mi patronize ìjọba fẹ́ ra ilé 50% deposit. Tí ìjọba mi bá wọlé, ẹ rí i pé màá ra ilé sí Nàìjíríà cash. Tí ìjọba mi bá wọlé. But àwọn ìjọba yìí don't come to Nigeria. Don't come to Nigeria. Wọ́n sọ wọ́n ra wọn di vampire because we are talking. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń bá Sunday Igboho bèbè. Ṣé Sunday pààyàn ni? Ṣé Sunday ṣígun ni? Ṣó shed blood ni? Olú ìjọba orí burúkú ni. Sunday ó pààyàn náà àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ti Nnamdi Kanu tó ló ṣe lé. Ṣé Sunday pààyàn ni? Peaceful rally. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wá ń bá bẹ̀bẹ̀ èmi. Sunday fẹ́ wá Nàìjíríà ni ọlẹ́yìn bá mi bèrè àti tó bá mi bèrè pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ fún gbogbo yẹn papọ̀ ní ìjẹ́ ní nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ lọ mú kí mo fẹ́ lọ mú Nàìjíríà ṣé mo lílé àbẹ̀mọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ àmì ilẹ̀ ìbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún irú ìjọba apààyàn wọn ní Tinubu ṣé wọn ń gbé against gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ìlú yìí tó máa gbé microphone speaker láàrin mall street ní market place wọn máa bú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ilẹ̀ ìbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún nílùú tó ti bí èyí ẹ̀kú gbé wọn wọlé àná tó máa threaten don't come to Nigeria whom Nigeria help kí wọ́n ṣe gbé bá kọ́lé Nàìjíríà gan ní òrùkú mo lè kọ́lé Nàìjíríà gan ó kọ́ sọ wọn tí ó dògún ní Nàìjíríà ṣé àwọn olóyìnbó yìí lọ́mọdé àfọ̀dé Nàìjíríà orí yín dàrú kí ló ṣèjọba yẹn jọra yín lójú gan presidential pardon ṣé ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀mí tó fún presidential pardon ṣé ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni ṣó ṣẹ́ẹ̀dì blood gbogbo yín máa wà òkè ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wà ọ̀rọ̀ ibi tájọ́ kò sí náà ni a mọ̀ òwe but APC kì í ṣe pátì tí ó lè ṣe àkọ́ pátì tó ń ṣe náà ni kò fọ́lọ̀ torí tí ọ̀gá dáa máa dálẹ̀ ni àwọn fún ní presidential ó fọ́ ni gbogbo rally táwọn Yorùbá nation yìí ṣe pátápátá peaceful rally ni bye on Instagram love you on Instagram bye ẹ̀yin ti YouTube I love you you love me we are ìfẹ́ kí wọ́n mi before birthday mi sígbà tí wọ́n lọ gé ní US wọ́n lè bá mi design ẹ̀ pé kó pọ̀ kan kó wù dáadáa kán bá mi design ẹ̀ kán bá mi tint ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣà ọba ńlá pepper them. This is just banalize it. Where that's cut now. Inji tún ọ̀nà ìjọba sọ. I cannot be a partaker of Nigeria like ní ìdíje ara yín láíláí. Into so is for the help of everybody. For the help of the nation. Ṣé Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ṣe dáadáa ní Abẹ́òkúta? Gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n méjì ẹ̀wọ̀. Ẹ wá ní kán máa lọ gbé kán tì mọ́lé. APC, God go punish you now. Bye.